No, no.
Anyways,
I'm not off camera. Yeah, these men are gonna get it, bro.
Off cam,
oh my
say
God.
less. Welcome to the podcast, guys. We're the Smash Brothers. I'm one of your hosts, J.R.
And over here we got Leo.
What up, guys? Easy over here.
Let's go. And we're here to bring you all the goodness of anime and gaming.
Yes,
and in
sir.
today's episode, man's been waiting for this, you know what I'm saying? It's about Reborn. You don't know. But we're going to get into that after the surprise topic. So make sure you stay tuned for that shit. So without any further ado, let's get into it. But man, what you man saying?
Bruv.
Been a minute.
I've pretty much
been a
been
hot
ghosted. I can't even lie. I feel like.
That man's been a ghost.
Yeah, I mean, I'm turning into tea.
Basically,
Apparently.
shout out to you.
Shout out tea. Okay. No,
Sorry.
not sorry. No, yeah. Just busy, bro. Work, all of that stuff.
All that goodness.
Yeah,
All the good.
Other
Yeah,
bits and
life stuff.
pieces. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
I'm going too big with you, but what you saying?
Yeah, no, man, I'm
me
good.
what?
Yeah,
Man just
don't
went
worry.
bone to big with me,
Yeah,
and then he
yeah,
just went
listen.
over here. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, all the Smash Brothers from last episode of Wild One.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you're talking
wants
about
he wants the
the
anticipation
Nintendo-
to build up.
Yeah, we're going.
Bro, no, guys, wait, hold on. I know he wants to do this.
I'm out
yeah,
to bunk guy.
but we'll have-
No. Leo, what you saying, bro? How you doing, fam?
I'm doing pretty good.
You're good,
Days actually good, you know, working like Shibz,
Okay.
pretty busy.
Yeah, life and that.
But, you know, anime is doing good. Fire Force has started.
Oh, true
2
say.
episodes. It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
Excited.
Really, it's actually decent
It's good.
because
Actually decent.
because I watched the first season, right? Yeah, and I
Yeah.
just never got through to watching the second one because if I don't think I watched the second one anyway. I should say, right? Yeah, but I don't know what it was. I might have to give it another chance.
The second one, we watched the second one's pretty good. I think my problem was the animation. I think at the time, I think maybe they cleaned it up now, but at the time, I think there was something wrong with the animation I didn't like.
Okay.
But I think it is much better now, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
season 3 is good.
Yeah.
nice.
What else? Something else started, but I can't remember what else started. But
Is it something else?
a lot of things finished. That's the problem.
Yeah, a lot finished.
The old season
Yeah.
ended, the new one is starting now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So, Fire Force, One Piece came back. So
Yes,
I got
yeah,
One
One
Piece
Piece did come back, yeah.
and that started off pretty good.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, there are 2 episodes.
Yeah. I heard
Which
that.
is-
I
which is
never.
pretty good.
I don't think I didn't watch it. But like I've been hearing that it's come back with a bit of a bang. Like a lot of people really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a good
And not
start.
even just like when I say a lot of people, I don't even mean like the hardcore fans. I mean like even people
Just
who
the
are
casual as well.
Yeah, as well.
Oh,
Like
say
skeptical,
less.
people that are skeptical about One Piece in general. Anyway,
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
and things
yeah.
like that, and they've said that they enjoyed it quite a bit as well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So Jay, I'm actually looking and ready to see what else is on this anime wave, and
Yeah, man.
I'm interested. But that's what for me. What about you? How you doing, man?
Decent, bro. Decent. Can't lie, like this. I just gotta survive this week, man. Because on Friday, man, it's going to motherfucking Dubai.
So you're gonna be jet skiing out there as well, yeah?
I might just ski. I don't know yet.
Nah, bro. If you
The last time I
you've
went,
got
there's a
to.
few things that we didn't really get to fully enjoy.
Yeah.
Right? So we're going back to fully enjoy them things.
How long are you going for?
Plus, we're trying to chill as well, but about like a week and a half.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
so it's gonna be nice, man. I'm looking forward to that. You know what
Come
I'm saying,
on.
man? Before
Come
that
on,
podcast day.
Yeah, podcast.
Yo, it's good day. So what, Shibs? So what, Nintendo not innovative, yeah?
Do you know what's crazy, right? Do you know what's so stupid, right? Yeah, this guy is deaf, fam. Yeah, because what did I say literally just before we started?
Because I have to, bruv.
Yeah, you didn't watch it.
So
have
how
to,
can I
bruv.
give you an answer if I haven't watched it?
You know what it is, bruv? You were chatting all that breeze. It's been like 2 weeks. 2 weeks?
4 weeks.
Oh, there you go.
4 weeks since. Oh no, 2 weeks. 2 weeks since the
the reveal.
reveal. 4 weeks since he had that
Yeah,
podcast.
did you say
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit?
yeah.
So you're chatting all that breeze.
Yeah.
Even the man them were commenting, and then you're like, oh, let me not watch this, so I don't have to answer any questions when
Let me
when
give you.
Nintendo pulls up and shows that I'm a waste man out here.
Do you really think, yeah?
But I'm a waste man out here.
Do you really think,
yeah,
a
I do.
5-minute video, yeah, takes priority over things that I've got to be doing?
It's to be fair, it's about an hour or so. But
Well, there you go then. Even more so.
so what? You're telling me this whole time you haven't been watching shows and shit?
No.
Nothing. You ain't watched nothing.
No.
Absolutely.
Nothing
Just
on the
work,
train
come back.
or-
No,
there.
bruv. Like, I haven't even watched
Even with the
Daredevil.
train, bruv. Remember how he was rinsing out? What's that show?
Come on, man.
Undead Unlocked,
Undead
bro.
Unlocked,
Man,
yeah.
watch the whole thing, bro. Now he's dodging and shit.
No, because I've
Man,
literally,
Get them.
even though
Comment. Laser waste, man.
even though I literally just said to you, man, as well, yeah, how when I get home, I'm eating, showering, I get into bed to watch shows, and I wake up because I'm that tired. So no, I don't have time for that.
So I
and
actually
anyway,
do that.
another thing for you viewers as well, we're gonna have a special guest on at some point for a podcast episode where we can actually talk about this.
Okay.
And then it won't be a 2v1 as well.
Okay. It's not about 2v1. It's about coming after you for the shits that you were saying.
I don't want to be on anyone's side. I just want to be on the side of truth.
Yeah,
And the
this
truth
guy's
was-
the one who's attacking me now because I'm just here. My statements. I said what I said. I said
Say
what I
what you
said
said.
because that's what I thought. And if anyone wants to come at me, great.
Yeah,
but it doesn't
I'm
change
coming at
my
you.
view.
I mean, yeah, he's
It doesn't-
coming at you now.
Yeah,
Coming
and
at
it
you.
doesn't change my view until I see it and I see what they've got ready.
But they
Right?
want for
The
man.
one thing I've heard is obviously a few bits and pieces, but for example, the price of the games. I'm not gonna lie, it's most likely because of Trump's tariffs. Let's not talk about that, but that's gonna have obviously a massive factor in it. But I've heard that obviously you can play up to 120 FPS, even in handheld mode as well. So that's cool. Don't get me wrong. Not blaming not trying to knock anything about that. I did, you know, like when you're just scrolling and stuff, and you see a few bits and pieces. Like I saw a headline of them bringing back the two Zelda games for the Switch 2, and when I saw that, it did upset me a little bit because it's like, bro, you're just bringing back old games and rendering it to a higher scale, and that's it.
I mean, you're just saying stuff, but you don't know about it. That's the baddest part.
I can only base off of what I've
I
seen.
know, but it's true. But
For me, sitting here and the sideline's not part of this beef right now. There's two things. It's a bit sad because now we can't have that enjoyment because you haven't watched it. We can't really.
I can't, bro. Like
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
It's not my fault though. Like I've got.
it is your fault. What the fuck?
If you're gonna chat all that,
If you
could do
yeah.
you could
You
at least watch
if you
it.
man,
For real.
if
watch
you
it.
man were in my
For
position,
real.
yeah,
It's not even
of-
about your position, fam. Like, you were chatting so much. All you could have to do is watch that direct.
And I've got
On the
way
train.
more, bro. Look,
Coming back.
let me
Weekend.
Look,
All these kind of things,
This is
bro.
getting way too serious.
At
But
the
I have to
gym.
It
say
is
it like
getting
this
serious because
I
I
have
feel like
to-
you're
no,
dodging it for no reason, bro.
For real,
and you're
I'm
talking
not.
about the bringing Zelda back to the, but you don't even know what they're bringing back for, bro. That's the baddest part.
All I know about is that there's a new Mario game, the Mario Kart game.
Yeah, we know that.
And that's from yourself. I think I heard it as well, right? Yeah, it sounds cool, like an open world thing. That sounds great. But all I'm saying is yeah, if you were in my position and with the things that you man know that I've got on my plate, yeah, and now you're trying to attack me for this,
I can't lie. I would still be watching that shit
Yeah,
after chatting breeze.
Yeah, I would.
I could
be.
not give
After
two
chatting
fucks what you man think about
I'm,
that.
I'm literally working overtime. I'm working 8 hours today, tomorrow.
Bruv, it's not even work. That's
Even when
the
I'm
dumbest thing you
and
man
I
know.
can still do stuff.
That's the dumbest thing you
Yeah,
man
but
know.
I mean, like,
you know how you man are actually
even in
waste men
between-
like for that.
Bro, you're
There's
making
one
it sound
time-
like the things that you're doing take physical time away from you. Like this guy is saying, like working. Like, fair
You
enough.
don't think it does?
No, that stuff might be playing on your mind, but you can still watch it.
It's
The
not
fuck?
even. It's not even. Nah, bro.
What
You know
the fuck?
the other.
What
not
the
even,
fuck?
No. No.
Anyways,
No. I'm not coming.
anyways.
Off camera, yeah.
Off
These men
cam.
are gonna get it, bro.
Off cam,
Oh my
say
God.
less. I
Yeah,
needed to
off
say my
camera.
piece.
This guy is.
I needed to-
No,
I needed to say
Leonard
my
not so
piece.
much. Leonard not so much because he hasn't
I need to
actually
say
said
my
anything.
piece.
But this dickhead, he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually gonna.
Nah, I just wish you did watch it so we could really
Yeah.
No,
get into
100%,
you.
I
No,
really
fam,
wish-
like, I don't actually think you deep it yet. Like, the way you was coming at us, well, I say us, but the way you was coming at it, yeah, the other time, yeah,
Don't
I'd
worry.
expect you to actually watch it the 2nd of April.
Because
What date is it right now?
Because look,
16th or something. I don't know.
my life,
It's the 12th.
my life
10
does
whole
not
days.
revolve around the fucking games console, bro.
Bro, it's not about the games console, yeah. It's
been
about
saying Monster
you
now.
chatting all this big shit last episode, knowing fully well that, all right, let's see what they actually have to say, and then we can talk about it afterwards.
Wait, so you didn't play Monster
So
Hunter
it's
2?
like, it's
When I've been
deeper than
streaming.
just not
So
watching.
you've been streaming though.
Yeah, when I have had a chance.
So you've had a chance?
No.
This is what I'm
The
saying,
only
bro.
stream that I've
This is
had,
what I'm saying,
the
bro.
only stream I did was about a 2 or 3 hour one.
That's
This last
still,
weekend.
That's still 2
Enough
3
time
hours.
to watch the fucking things.
It's fair enough.
To
It's
commit to
cap.
the podcast,
I'm
bro.
sorry,
That's
Sim.
what it's really
It's cap.
about. That's why I'm
Honestly,
digging at you, fam.
It could be
cap.
PlayStation, it could be Nintendo,
Yeah,
it could be
it's still
Xbox,
cap.
anything,
Yeah,
right?
if
Yeah.
you just said
Anything
that, it's
you're
still
saying,
cap.
you're just
Anything right, yeah.
breezing your way through, bro.
bro.
It's still cap.
I could not give two fucks
I know,
about it. 'Cause
but
I've got other things.
If you can say that,
Yeah.
you can't make all the statements and then not watch it and then say I
I
didn't give a shit.
said what I said.
Because you said that because you didn't give a shit. Otherwise, you would have said that.
do you know what I mean?
Because here's the other thing as well. And Faris said this to me in Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, bro, it's come out, yeah. Take your time, make notes, and then come with something at the end of it. Which I was like, that's cool. I want to do that. But I've got other things that I'm doing as well. That not the, you know what we were literally talking about before we just started this. Yeah, it's not that. What's the other thing? Yeah, obviously, man, I hope you wouldn't say out loud. But what's the other thing that I've had on my plate that is big that I've been dealing with like over the past 3-4 weeks?
You know what? What I'll say then, I'll give you a defense. Fine, if you want to go and get some receipts, I mean, do some information
I'm gonna
knowledge.
do it.
fine.
I'm gonna
you
do
can
it.
do that. You can do that, sure. But that's regardless of the fact of what you said before and what what was obvious when that the system is going to be more powerful. Like that's like. It's like so obvious to anyone.
Yeah.
The fact that was even a talking point was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So regardless of getting any information notes or anything, that point, no. But you can.
Wait. Because there was something that you proposed. Remember, literally, I think it was this week, right? Yeah. How you were saying how we're gonna get someone on and we're gonna do a podcast episode, but it's gonna be over Discord because they're not gonna be able to come on and everything.
Yeah.
I'll be ready for that, and we'll do that, and then we're gonna talk about it as well, and then you can come at me as much as you want. Pause. At me as much as you want. Yeah.
What do you think about that, Jay? I mean, for me, that's like fine for the future, but from that past time,
Yeah. Like right now, I'm a bit annoyed about it.
Yeah.
But what can I do, bro?
Yeah.
This guy.
All I'm gonna say is you're
Yeah.
saying about the past. It's still gonna be in the past, even if when we do that.
No, it's calm, bro. It's calm.
You can wait for it. Just wait. You
it's
waited
calm.
what 2 weeks? Wait 2 more.
Yeah, it's calm.
Wait 2 more, bruv.
calm.
You're a Muslim, bruv. Be patient.
I don't think you get, because like if you're saying all this stuff about an event that's coming, an event comes and pretty much everything we were saying, you said, made sense.
It's not my priority, bro.
No, but
how much more do you want me to say? I'm gonna shout it, bruv, yeah? Because you man are pissing me off now because of the fact, yeah? You said, oh, you didn't watch it. You're avoiding it. Fuck you lot, bruv. Actually, fuck you lot now. I'm actually being dead serious here.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
bro.
Fuck you.
Bro,
I don't want to hear it anymore. Fuck you.
If you can't see
Fuck
what we're trying to
you.
say, yeah,
No, I see
that's
what you're
literally your
saying.
problem.
But the thing that you man are not realizing is how serious of shits I've had on my plate, and now you man are coming at me about a fucking video about a games console that I could not give 2 fucks about that I'm probably not gonna buy.
Bro, like, that's no point. Let's go to the surprise topic.
Jeez,
All right,
man.
Let's go
surprise
surprise
topic.
topic.
Fucking hell.
Right. So, I need you man to lock in, especially you, fam.
All right.
Yeah,
All
especially
right.
you, fam.
What's this
All
about
right.
then?
We've got a question. Right.
Okay.
I want to know up to 5 games, but at least 3 games that you man have been enjoying playing in the last 5 years. But the game itself doesn't have to be released in the last 5 years. It could be released anytime. You just have to have been playing it in the last 5 years. So 2020 onwards. The only games that you can't say, because these man already know, is Monster Hunter. No Monster Hunter game you're allowed to say. Enjoyed playing. It doesn't need to be top. It doesn't need to be favorite. Just games you enjoyed last 5 years, man.
One game for me, Astro's Ascent, indie game, PC, like a roguelike game. It's pretty sick. I actually had a lot of fun. It's quite similar. I don't know if you know the game like Hades. It was like, quite popular.
Yeah.
It's a different type of game, different type of aesthetic, but there's so much like ability, so much things you gather from the game, and you just go through a lot of these hard dungeons, and it's so difficult. I still play it every now and then.
Okay.
But it takes me so long. I can't it's so hard to get to the next levels now. It's that difficult. But
that stage.
Yeah. I think I'm on like level 70. I've probably retried that game like so many times. I'm trying to get to 80. It's really hard. But like abilities, everything, like I love it. Like I'm banging that game.
Okay.
So it's a lot of fun. It's on Steam. I don't know if it's on. I think it's on consoles as well. I know it's on Switch.
Okay.
So if anyone's interested, Astro Ascent, really good roguelike indie game. So yeah, check it out. Even you guys. I don't know if it's on. Oh, you play PC?
Yeah, well, you forgetting, bro.
Yeah, my bad. It's good. It also has local co-op as well. And on Steam you can play like remote play as well. So it's good.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, man. So that's my first one.
Okay.
You wanna
nice.
rotate?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
What about you,
I'm
fam?
gonna say Hogwarts, bro.
Hogwarts, yeah?
Yeah,
Hogwarts Legacy.
for real. Like first proper open world Harry Potter game.
For real, fam.
Yeah, and that was a lot, bro. So I mean, at the time, I didn't have a console or anything, innit? So I was literally around TZ every day, bro. Every day I'll go around there. We're chilling. I finished the game before he did, and it was his game.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, what fam? To up your shit, bro.
Yeah, fam. But yeah, that was that very good game. Obviously, a lot of people were let down because no Quidditch. That was a bit sad. Yeah,
because there was another game that had Quidditch that they came out with.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like,
and I think that might have been. I don't know whether that is the reason why or not, but like they didn't. It might have been just so that people buy that as well. But
yeah, maybe.
I mean, they said that they were thinking about adding it as an expansion.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. My sister's also been playing. She playing that. She liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But obviously the Switch version wasn't that good. But I'm quite happy that with the Switch 2, it's getting some upgrades. So I might need to bring my Switch over to her when I actually ordered a Switch 2 actually.
You already ordered it, yeah?
Yeah, I ordered it. When pre-orders came out, I was like, no. And then Mr. Frizzles,
man's judging you hard.
He's judging me. He's shouting at me all caps for like days.
Just judging caps, bro.
But I'm like, fam, I'm trying to do work right now. We have a conversation for hours. I'm like, shut up. But we'll get into that in the future. But yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, so that's good for her. And yeah, it's a good game. But apparently there was going to be DLC, but that got cancelled.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They thought it wasn't big enough to be a DLC, so I think they're probably going to make it added into a second game. So
yeah, I've heard talks about them wanting to bring like a sequel or something.
Yeah, so
it would make sense, man.
Nice.
What about you?
For me, Fallout 4, car.
Ooh, yeah, you be on Fallout.
I destroyed that game, bro. Nah, that game is too sick, man. And it was basically because I couldn't get into Skyrim. Sorry, Skyrim fans. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
I'm so sorry. But I don't know. With Skyrim, it's like the 3D RPG, and I guess the thing that was getting to me, like there wasn't like no dodge button or some shit either. It was a bit awkward, and I give Skyrim quite a few times. So I just had Fallout just chilling. So I thought, fuck it, let me just go for it.
Give it a go.
Yeah. Oh man, I was in. I was playing this game non-stop. Yeah, I was playing this game non-stop. I must have gone through it like twice.
Okay.
The story is quite short, but there's like different endings.
Okay, yep.
So the second time I played, I thought, you know what, fuck this. Let me just explore this world, see what I want, and then I'll pick a story. I might play it again to get a different ending, bro.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's been good. Fallout 4. Sick game.
Yeah, I know I played them. And just small thing on Skyrim, another thing that I had a similar thing with Oblivion. I tried Oblivion, but some of the things I don't like about those type of RPGs is not seeing your character, not seeing how they look, the magics. I know you had the same thing. It kind of brings me out of it a bit.
I know what you mean. It's weird because I thought that was an issue, but then I started playing that Avowed game, and I don't know. Like, I actually enjoyed playing Avowed.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I mean, you can dodge in there. And this might be me playing Skyrim wrong as well, but like I just felt like you were limited if you wanted to be like a magic user. You just had your left and right hand, and that's pretty much it. But with Avowed, you got like your action button, and then you can just bring like 4 skills or some shit.
Okay.
So yeah, it flows better for me. But then again, like Skyrim is old now.
Yeah, so, it's an old game.
Yeah, I'm trying to like compare an old game to something more modern. So
yeah, fair enough.
No favoritism, but yeah.
My next one, since you've been going popular ones, I'll go another popular one. Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
just crazy. When you mentioned Fallout, that was the first game that popped into my head. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I was expecting one of you, man, to mention that.
I think I've only played it. I mean, me and Jake were playing it quite a bit back in the day.
You guys were mashing.
Yeah, but we never completed it together. We never even got to the second arc together. We just
I swear
ended up doing your own thing.
Yeah, we just played a lot of the first one. And I don't know what happened. You know, sometimes Jake just splits off and he makes his own characters and does his own thing.
Yeah, that's what he ended up doing.
Yeah. And then I did my own as well. So I started fine. And I went my own way. And then I just mashed it by myself. And yeah, it was sick. It's a sick game.
Fair.
There's some decisions I like in the game. It's quite similar to, I guess, in those Fallout games where you have a lot of decisions you can go through the storylines in a lot of different ways. But the storyline...
So your decision determines the outcome.
Yeah. But... It's very much implied, and it's better basically just be good in the game. If you're bad in the game, you just make the game harder for yourself. By being good and saving people, this helps you out in the future.
Oh, good as in like
being a good guy, right?
Yeah, and not killing people. Yeah, because it actually really impacts the story.
Okay.
And I like to save people in games. I try to save as many people as possible.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
So I don't go. I never actually go evil routes. Like not a single time. I'm not about
T
that.
would never survive that game.
You know, T gonna be
He's
fucking
this evil fucker, bro.
Absolutely.
Guyver
evil.
mode and that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I never play evil characters. I'm always like always on the good path all the time in games. So that's what I did. And but replaying it, like there's so many different paths, but I liked my path so much that I would literally just do the same path. I wouldn't want to do the other paths because the other paths are just being dickheads, and I don't want to be a dickhead.
Okay.
Fair, okay.
Yeah, there's only like one decision I didn't do in that second act. If you guys know, you can miss the character, and I missed the character, so that's the only thing I would go back to play.
Okay, I
But
see.
I tried and I just can't play the game again. But it was a really good game. Honestly, it's really good. I do
fair,
recommend
fair.
it.
Yeah, also give it a try, to be fair, bro.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
That's my game. Shibz.
Were you, fam?
I think I've
Number
mentioned
2?
it before in previous episodes. But Need for Speed. Fuck, what do you call? What was it? Which was it? This the most.
Unbound.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Unbound.
Yeah.
You're rinsing that game.
Yeah, I rinsed that game.
Like,
Yeah.
you come to his house and play that game.
Yeah, so,
for
yeah,
real,
yeah,
for real.
yeah.
It's paying my money, cuz.
Mhm.
Bro, but did I not build some nice cars?
You did, but you didn't get that money back for me
Oh,
to
shit.
continue buying some other shit.
I mean,
Yo.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I
That's true.
have to go out racing myself, fam. What the fuck?
Gave you more content to do. Yeah, no, but it was that game. Playing that game actually reminded me a lot of like older Need for Speed games.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, there was a point where it just fell off, in my opinion. I felt because they were trying to obviously integrate like online play and things like that, and that sort of took away from the actual game in itself. I felt.
Yeah, that's true, man. I felt like they were losing themselves, but it's EA, so
It is. They were just trying to
This
integrate
kind of-
fucking microtransactions in
all that
every
bullshit.
every single way that they
Yeah,
could.
they love that
for
stuff.
real,
Yeah.
for real.
But this one, it felt.
Yeah,
It
was
felt.
good,
Yeah,
man.
like I'm not gonna say it was the best or anything like that, like out of their games, but
It was good.
It was good. Yeah. This is like the first Need for Speed game I'd played as well, properly
Okay.
since like Carbon. No, Pro Street.
Pro Street, right?
Pro Street.
Mm.
Or I played Undercover as well, but I played like the story and then that was it because it just got. It didn't feel like, even when I was playing through that game, like Undercover.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a Need for Speed game. Do you know it actually? Well, it did feel like a Need for Speed game, but it was like Need for Speed of old, where it was literally what they used to call Hot Pursuit. Like obviously, they had Hot Pursuit recently as well,
Yeah.
but not that
like original.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Right.
And that's what it felt more like, because it was more like you being chased or chasing.
Yeah,
and
that's
that was
true.
it. And that was literally it.
You good?
But then when they introduced like the whole street racing aspect of into Need for Speed, that's when everyone loved it.
Yeah, man. Everyone.
Do you know what I'm saying?
gone crazy for it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what sort of I think is most synonymous with Need for Speed now. Whenever you think of Need for Speed, you think of street racing, not
Yeah.
being chased or chasing a cop. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
that's
yeah, know what I
like
mean.
so. Like not Hot Pursuit. Sorry, Pro Street was the last Need for Speed game that I genuinely enjoyed playing. Even though that wasn't
That wasn't street racing at all.
no, that wasn't street racing,
was
but I
legal shit.
enjoyed playing that game because of, even though it was just pure racing and it was on tracks and stuff like that, but it wasn't just on tracks, it was on streets to a certain extent as well, but it wasn't proper street racing that we know of. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the thing that that's like sort of the difference between them, but I genuinely
that's true.
enjoyed playing that game as well.
Mhm.
Obviously my most favorite one is Most Wanted.
Most
Like,
Wanted.
come on. Even Carbon's a
Most
close.
Wanted.
Carbon's a close second as well.
Yeah, Carbon's good.
Carbon's a very close second because they technically kind of follow on from Most
Yeah,
Wanted,
yeah,
innit? Do you
it
know what I
does,
mean?
yeah.
Which is something that I thought that they fucked up with not doing anymore. Like
like
I don't know why
keep the
they
story
did.
going.
Yeah, like it would have
Yeah.
been so great if they did something like that. But this one, yeah. Also, the first Need for Speed I played where they've got like even more exotic like car
Vehicles.
brands as well in
Yeah.
as well. Like because again, like the last time I played, there weren't no fucking Ferraris or I mean there was like a couple Lambos. Literally,
Yeah,
you just
Lambos was
have
the
you
most.
literally have a Gallardo and a Murcielago, and that's it.
Yeah, them
And
two.
then with Porsche, obviously they have a little bit more with the Porsches, but
yeah.
like
yeah.
they would have the 911 GTR, they had the Carrera GT,
Come on.
and then the what's the other one? There's one more that they always have, like a Cayman, I think it is.
Obviously, guys, as you can tell, Shibz likes his cars. So
But yeah, like this is the first one where there's a big variety of cars, like even classic cars they have in it as well.
for you.
Yeah, like for me,
Say,
like,
because,
I'm not saying like,
look at him yet.
I'm not saying like, this is me from my experience of playing the game, innit? Obviously, because as I said, like the previous games that I played, they didn't have a massive range of cars like that. And that's for everyone anyway, regardless. Like at the time, there wasn't a big range of them. But
you didn't play the previous one before Unbound, did you?
No. But I'm saying like from the one that I played, like the last one that I played, like there wasn't a massive range. And then
did the one before have a lot of variety or something?
Yeah. It started. The previous one is what made Need for Speed get better. Need for Speed Heat, because the concepts of like day and night, all these cars, feds chasing, all this stuff that you see in Unbound, they got pretty much almost all the ideas from that game. Yeah. So yeah, when you start saying all these exotic cars, I'm like, oh yeah, if the last one you played was undercover, then yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so like, I mean, because one of my all-time favorite cars is it's gonna sound so stupid because I always get the numbers mixed up for the model. But I think it's Ferrari F50. You know the one. You know I called it. I called it the monster, innit, bro? Because this car, like in the game, is just so hard to control. Like it's a very old like classic car. But
Shibz is talking bare about Need for Speed.
Sorry, my bad.
It's just a price topic, bruv. Okay, Need for Speed. People.
Go, JL. What's your next one?
I guess it's an indie because you mentioned one, but it's fucking Astroneer, fam.
Astroneer, you and a boy Jake on that.
Yeah, we fucking rinsed that game. It was lockdown, innit? And we were in the same household at the time with quarantine because
just about 5 years ago.
Nah, this is 22, I think it was.
Oh, 22 was past lockdown, innit?
The back end of it, no?
Yeah. Lockdown was like 2021, 2020.
We had bare lockdowns, bro.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I say lockdown. I should have said we were quarantined because we were
positive. You guys get that's the thing. Yeah,
we were positive, right? Bro, we would wake up, go straight, and not stop until it's time to go to bed, bro. But it's just one of them games where it's you're fucking space guy. You're building shit. It's like a sandbox type of game. You're trying to figure out what the hell's going on in this universe. You don't fly to other planets. I wish that would be part.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
But you kind of just go to other planets and do other shit. But we were into that type of shit. We enjoyed it. And we actually completed it. I don't think we completed it the way that they wanted us to complete it. But fuck it, man. We had to do what we had to do. So the fact that they announced the second one when they showed the direct, I was gassed. I was thinking, yo, me and my man were going to be jumping on that shit again.
Maybe I'll jump with you guys. Who knows?
Yeah, it'll be sick. Yeah. But yeah, that game won't come until 2026. So it's going to be a minute. Yeah, it's going to be a minute. But yeah, Astroneer, man.
Nice.
Number 2 for me.
Astroneer. Well, then it's my third one. For me, I think I'm going to go for more recent ones for me. That came out in the last 5 years just to highlight games. Unicorn Overload. That was quite a good game. People thought I was memeing in that game. Because it has unicorn in it.
It's just a name, innit? That's what it is.
A few times,
but I mean, back in the day, the Gundam Unicorn, I thought that Gundam was dead because it had unicorn in it. I refused to watch it for a couple of years.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was like, yo, this is actually some of the good stuff.
What's going to say?
So now when some has unicorn in it, I'm not stepping away.
Let me
give it a go. And yeah, this one was sick. It was a sick strategy game. I think it's one of the biggest efforts in a strategy game I've seen. Like a story strategy game. Not many games put this much effort into a game.
Right.
It's normally more like a self-contained, smaller type of scale thing. This one, literally story, 60 hours, so many different mechanics, so many different parts of the world. The world's massive. There's so much to do going through the world. And the story is great. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Honestly, they put a lot of effort, and it didn't seem like it would be a big effort game because it's like a kind of indie type of art style, but because they went cheap on art style, but art style's still okay, and allow them to put more into the game itself, which I do appreciate. Games don't need to look always so granular and then be lackluster.
Exactly.
I'm fine with games looking a bit less, but having more to it.
Yeah.
And that game really highlights to me because it got like a 90.
Again, always going back to graphics.
100%.
We don't need it to look great as long as it
not
plays
all the
well.
time.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's nice, but not all the time. Like sometimes it depends.
We appreciate the aesthetic of it,
Yeah,
but
100%.
we're more worried about the gameplay and what that actually brings to it and everything
Yeah,
else.
100%. So I like that game a lot.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah, man.
You Shibz, next one?
Oh, okay. Shit.
No Man's Sky now.
Oh, I can't say it. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I said. No Man's Sky now.
yeah,
So
exactly.
Shit. But you spent all the time.
I've already got one for
Do you know what? No, do you know what? I'm gonna give a shout out to a game that we all played and loved playing, but obviously when it comes towards the end of its cycle, it just isn't played at all.
What's that?
Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did that come out in the last 5
It
years?
didn't have to
actually?
come out. You just had to play it in the last 5.
Yeah, just have to play.
I mean,
it.
we
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
Probably like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
1 year ago.
Yeah. Because like even to this day, like I know we haven't really had much time to socialize like that, but even whenever we do, we still get a game or two in somehow or another. You know what I'm saying?
we do.
For the old time sake.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. And the game, it's just timeless. Like anytime a Smash game comes out, like we always get it. All of us, we play it. I bought my Switch just for Smash at the time.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then, like,
In fact, Smash is normally the reason why you do get a system. It was the
Yeah.
same with Wii U. You
yeah,
got
yeah,
Wii U
yeah,
for Smash.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
yeah,
facts.
exactly.
So this guy said he's not getting a Switch.
Dude,
Wait
but
until
he
Smash
was-
comes.
yeah, that might actually
Smash
happen.
coming, he's
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Front of
That's
the
so
queue.
true. That's so true.
That's some reason.
But yeah,
But yeah.
I thought you know Smash was sick.
Yeah,
we had
Smash
so many good times. So
Yeah, Smash is really good.
no
Like,
contest,
you
no
can
contest.
never hate on that game. Like,
No.
it sort of appeals to everyone in every way because, like, people who love fighting games, like us, for example, like we don't fucking play it like as a party game. We play it as a genuine, like, proper fighting game.
But it can be both as well.
Yeah,
which
but
is
that's
sick.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Which is why I'm saying it appeals to a lot of people
Yeah.
because then even people who, like, for example, right? Yeah, my cousins had never played the game before in their lives, right?
Still having fun.
Yeah, because we'll put on all the items, all the fucking
Yeah.
stage.
The proper way.
Yeah, the proper way, the way it's actually intended to be played.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like we'll turn all of that stuff on and we just have a laugh. Like, because even for me, like that feels new because we never play it like that. We play
Yeah,
it
no,
like
true.
a competitive way.
Yeah, for real.
So whenever I play it like that, I'm just like, even sometimes catches me off guard with like some of the stages does, bro. Because it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
So yeah,
for real.
it's like you gotta give props to Smash Bros because it's a great game.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
man.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, number 3 for me. I didn't think about this list. I just thought, you know what? Let me just say, but you mentioned a strategy game and you put me on Endless 2, man.
Endless 2.
Endless 2.
Yeah, that was sick.
Endless
Endless 2.
Legends 2, bro. That game. To be fair, it was wait, I said
Endless Legends 2. You mean Endless Space 2?
Endless Space 2, sorry.
Yeah,
Endless Space 2 is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But Endless Legends is what made me realize, like, yo, I'm actually into these like strategy games.
Yeah,
man.
they're sick. They're
Yeah,
sick.
so when we were playing Legends, I thought, no, there's no way this can get better. But it did.
It does. Endless Space 2, I think, is one of the best strategy games I've ever played in my life. It's actually
Crazy,
insanity.
bro.
It's actually insanity.
There'll be days where I just get my solo game and that's all I'm playing. I'm just there with my headphones on. listening to
When you got the headphones to the music,
oh, man,
it's out of this world.
I'm just
Actually, the music
gone.
is Shibz. You don't understand that. The soundtrack in that
Gone.
game is an insanity.
Okay.
Absolute
crazy,
insanity,
bro. Crazy.
bro.
But yeah, like building your empire, building your armies, depending on how you want to approach the game. But it's your choice, bro.
And
Nice ruler, dictator, whatever you want.
this year we got Endless Legends 2, so
Yeah.
we gotta jump on that.
It's gonna be sick, bro. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
man.
sick.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
Like that.
That's me, number
I don't
three.
know.
How many is that? Is that free for all of us?
Yeah, just so now I'm on my 4th.
Yeah.
For me, number 4, this one's gonna go to The Last Spell. The Last Spell, I don't really talk about this game much.
The Last Spell.
It's another indie game.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say The Last of Us for a second when you said The Last.
No,
I was
no,
like,
I'm
I
not-
was gonna be like, since when did you play those kind of games?
I'm not
Yeah.
visuals, please.
Yeah.
I don't play story games. I don't play
Yeah, fair
walk and
enough.
talk movie press this
Well,
button
no, don't
once,
get me wrong.
once in
Yeah,
a couple hours games.
those
Yeah.
games are a lot of
Yeah,
fun
but
to play, though.
I don't play those games. I actually have a brain, so you know I'm not fizzles. I'm not fizzles.
Those games are great to play.
I'm not
though.
fizzles.
My sister
I
likes
have
those games.
talents.
Yeah,
I have
it's just
talent
it's
fizzles.
like
Like a story.
yeah,
like,
do you know what I'm
but
saying?
just-
Like, and your decisions.
interactive
Yeah,
story,
you know how
yeah.
we were saying about Baldur's Gate, the decisions determine the outcome.
You know,
This is them type of games.
I have played some games like that.
Even though you just said that you don't play them type of games,
hate
you know,
it,
because
man.
he's
No,
got a
but-
brain. Because he's got a brain.
I know.
Yo, so what part of your brain that you're missing, fam, if you've been
lied.
playing them games.
That one is a strategy game as well. It's a strategy
He became
game.
Shabrizi here, you know?
No, that game is a strategy game too. It's a strategy game. It's a strategy game. So my brain, I have to think. But the last spell is a tower. It's interesting because it's a tower defense game, but not really tower defense.
Okay.
Every night, these monsters are coming towards you, and every night you can only move a certain position on the board for your characters, and you get a certain amount of attacks, action points. Every night you get XP. You get to level up your characters, like roguelike, but it's also tower defense. But it's also action RPG as well. Cause you get different equipment. You get all this stuff coming to you. Like it's sick. It's so crazy. At the end of the night, so many monsters come towards your base. You have to defend it with your people, recruit more people. Have all these weapons like sniper rifles, magical bows, magical weapons, lightning. Everything is so sick. I had a lot of fun.
It doesn't really sound like a story, like.
No, I mean, no, it's not. No, that's another game. That's another game.
Oh, right. Okay.
The story one's another game, not this one.
Oh, about to say.
No. But yeah, this one, yeah, I had a lot of fun with the last
A lot
spell.
of strategy games that you just keep playing.
Yeah, I love strategy games,
no,
man.
which
Strategy
is-
games are sick.
Look good, man.
They're
Real
really
good.
So that's my one. But this one, it's like 3-4 genres in one. A lot
okay.
of now games are mixing genres to really mix stuff up, and indie games do that really well. So I respect that. But that's me, Shibz.
So I'm gonna put two games here alongside each other
Okay.
because they're the same IP basically, but not at the same time because it's not actually made by the actual company, right? So Pokemon, right? It's called Radical Red, and then they've also bought out when I say fans created this game. It's a rogue. It's So
Oh, that one, I remember.
Radical Red is just based on Fire Red, right? But they've modded the game and made it fucking crazy hard. Like they just went from like enjoyable game through the roof, bro.
Right.
They also brought it to like with modern generation. So like Fire Red is from like Gen 3. So this is just the most recent gen. I can't remember what number it was at the time. Recent gen, all the mons are there. Everything is there. Custom sprites for those new mons as well and things like that. Like proper difficult, like really difficult. And like there was they even have a mode. Like they have different modes on there. So like you can actually do like in the Pokemon community some format for playing Pokemon games called Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Which you guys might be. I know
Yeah,
you're
I know
aware
about
of it.
that. Yeah.
So like basically it's like when the Pokemon faints, can't use it anymore. It's in the box. You just leave it there.
What, it's like dead?
It's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Finished.
Yeah, finished.
So
you can't use it again.
That's like a hard code mode.
Yeah.
And Nuzlocke are like extra restrictions on
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
in a certain run
Basically,
in a
yeah.
game.
Yeah. So like they have this mode integrated into the game as well. So it's not like you can just do it. You don't just do it because you want to do it.
Oh, it's
like,
actually part of the whole system of the game.
Yeah, and things like that. So like that, but then also again another Pokemon game, Pokerogue. So it's a roguelike game, but with Pokemon. So it's just like endless like battles that you can do. There's a story mode as well that you would do. That I remember when like you saw me and Alessio the way we were talking about it on Discord as well. Like bro, like we love that game. Like when Alessio showed me what floor he was on because I was still
baffed, I remember.
Bro, I was so
This guy was
bro.
like, damn, how does this guy do this?
Because I was like, I was going through the game and I was like, bro, this shit is hard, you know, I can't lie.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
And then Alessio just went, oh yeah, man's casually on 1,000, floor 1,000 and something. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Because the Pokemon in that game as well, like, you can get them to like whatever level you want. Like, it's not capped at level 100.
Yeah, so if you just keep training, they get there.
Yeah, they just keep going up and up. And like, you get like really difficult boss fights, like trainer battles, like gym battles, Elite Four battles, things like that as well. Because all of those are considered as bosses.
Right.
And like you get fusion monsters and things like that. So like two monsters fused together. Like it's fucking crazy.
Nice,
bro.
man. Nice.
It's crazy.
That sounds good, man.
Yeah, them two like solid like year of my life maybe was on those games because combined together.
Yeah. That's good though. That's good.
But it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
That's what I'd hope Pokemon do.
Oh, hopefully.
Like something like Radical Red.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're not wrong, bro. Like,
a hard mode would be nice. A hard mode
would definitely be nice. Yeah.
I think more games need hard modes. But
Which we've spoken about
that.
that already a lot. Yeah.
True.
JR, what you got?
All right, man. I'm sad about this game, but
Then why is it in your top 5 if you're sad about
I'm
it?
sad that I'm never gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
Never gonna get it. It's Anthem, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Anthem.
You're actually
like,
bringing up Anthem.
Anthem, bro. Like,
It's a ghost from a past, fam.
Yeah.
bro.
But when the game came out, though, like, there was
heard-
so much hype behind it.
Yeah. I heard when it first dropped, it was fucking broken, but I didn't play it when it was broken. I
Yeah.
played it when they fixed all the broken shit. And for me, that game, what really got me in that game is the fucking gameplay, bro. The gameplay is fucking sick, flying. Depending on the suit that you're wearing, you're shooting.
Yeah.
You could be a tank. There's even one suit that's like fucking basically like a mage.
Yeah.
Which was sick. That was my favorite one. I forgot the name of it. But me and my guy Malcolm, we were playing this. When he came over back in 21. And we were mashing this game. The only thing that kind of ruined the game is the story didn't make no sense. The monsters, the bosses were pretty much all the same shit. You kept doing the same things over and over and over again.
Yeah,
But-
that was a problem.
Yeah, it was a big problem. But because I loved the gameplay so much, I was milking the shit out of this game, bro. Oh man.
It's sad. It's one of those games where they build a skeleton without anything for the skeleton to have. No meat on the skeleton.
Yeah, that's exactly the
literal
problem, man.
no meat on the bones for
Yeah.
you to enjoy.
Yeah, man.
And then at one point they were actually going to fix up some of those things. Like
I remember.
add more.
They were doing it, yeah, but then
different
they
modes, and then EA
cancelled it.
said, "Nah,
No,
we're
wasn't
done
worth
with
it.
that
No,
game."
no.
That's the same. It's in the same universe as
Titanfall, I believe.
No, there's another game as well. It's a first-person shooter game. I can't remember what it's called now,
I
man.
actually don't know this one.
I know about Titanfall, but I thought it was also. I might be wrong here as well, but I'm fairly sure it's in the same universe as FPS. Oh, it was really popular as well, bro.
Man, no.
I don't know though.
I'm gonna quickly Google it. Like,
Go for
Your
it.
thing. But yeah, Anthem done. No, number 4.
I'll try and make this one a bit longer for Shibz to
Number
do
5.
research. So
Yeah.
for me, my number 5, I'm gonna have to finish it with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Dylan.
Yo.
Obviously, you know, I rinsed that game like pretty much daily.
Yeah,
For the
yeah.
past like 3-4 years. I don't know how long the game came out. I think it's 3 years now. There's periods of times when I stopped playing. And I was playing yesterday. You know,
Come
I'm
on.
playing
this
on
is
the
the game, innit? Right?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I play on the trains. I play in the train back. I used to play walking to gym. Till I got a car. Then I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, no, true.
I used to play at the gym. I still play at the gym.
I remember.
Walking on the treadmill. I'm playing still. The only way I can walk on the treadmill these days.
By dueling.
By
fam.
dueling, otherwise I
Come
get
on.
bored. It's so boring walking treadmill.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
so but yeah, man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Me like sick. Like we were playing it back during lockdown a bit.
Yeah.
The other Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we transitioned to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
And it was sick. I'm always sad about Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel because it's a sick game. Yu-Gi-Oh! is legendary, but the game itself, they haven't done enough to it to make it a grand enough game for everyone.
Yeah.
Mainly because there's no casual modes for people who aren't into like the crazy decks
Bro,
to play.
It gets crazy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that game forced you into understanding new Yu-Gi-Oh! As well.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Because if you're kind of like with my head, a bit like old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Bro, I was getting destroyed.
Yeah, there's no way you can play. In fact, I was watching a video of two other creators. They created new accounts and they was playing. Literally from the get-go, they're fighting against people who have top tier decks. And they were losing like game after game.
What?
Because they're pros and they're like, there's not like just using the beginner decks. They were just trying. There's
Okay,
nothing
yeah,
they can do because people are using the top tier decks.
Yeah,
They're gonna destroy them.
Yeah, no, doing crazy
Yes.
shit.
So any new people coming and playing the game, they're gonna get destroyed instantly.
yeah,
They're gonna
yeah, yeah,
uninstall the game and they're not gonna play.
Done.
Because Konami haven't done enough to allow newer players to play well. Once in a while they do these events which are nice, and events they limit the pool of cards and particular things like maybe fusion only, XCs, synchros, or certain era types of cards, or even anime only cards as well, which is cool.
Okay.
And you get gems for that too, which is nice. But once again, those are limited. They come and go.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
So there should be more modes for people just to play and enjoy any Yu-Gi-Oh! They want, because there's 7 different series. Just let them do what they want, but they haven't done it. So the game unfortunately never reached its peak. Because it would have been the peakest of peakest
for real.
card games in existence, and they never got that because they fucked up. They
Konami, man,
they fucked up.
missed out.
Yeah,
missed out.
Not enough game modes. A lot of games, online games, they don't have enough game modes, and that happens. So this is one of the things.
Yeah.
But you get much to do. That's me. Played a lot.
You still play it to this day.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Yeah.
I play it.
Yeah.
Have it on my iPhone, have it on my Android, have it on my PC, have it on my Switch. Like, I mean,
Anywhere
I
you
can play.
can. Yeah.
I'm saying,
Bro, the fact that this guy, when we used to go like in the gym, bruv, he'll be on his treadmill. That's literally what he's fucking
I
doing.
think
While
he
he's on
literally
the
just missed the
treadmill.
whole conversation. with
Yeah,
Zed.
because I was googling, bro. I can't lie to you.
Literally.
Yeah, I still do that.
Yeah, quickly answer the question as well. So
Yeah.
Anthem is in the same universe as Titanfall, but it's set. Can't remember if it was before or after Titanfall, but it's also in the Apex Legends. You know the game Apex Legends, because that's in the same universe
That's Titanfall.
as Titanfall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess all three of them are in the same universe.
Boom. I have to check them out.
Yeah.
Titanfall, Apex Legends. See what
Yeah,
I
but
want.
you don't like FPSs, so you won't like Apex Legends.
What's I do, bro? What?
You do?
Well, I literally said Fallout was my first game.
Like
And
competitive,
Anthem as well
not
as FPS
competitive.
too.
Oh, we're talking about competitive.
Yeah,
fair
it
enough.
is competitive.
It's
Apex
really
is-
competitive.
Like-
It's like
COD
Fortnite
style.
competitive.
Yeah, like it's like COD style.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I should be calm, bro.
Yeah.
Back in uni, I rinsed COD, fam.
Okay, fair.
Call of Duty.
But I mean,
yeah.
to be fair, I don't know if Apex is like played like that anymore. anyway.
It's kind of it's more heavy.
Yeah.
And think of it like Fortnite, where you jump in, but you jump in as a team only.
Yeah.
And it's whoever dies, the team dies first,
yeah.
basically.
It's still
that
a,
makes
it's
sense.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
King of the Hill kind of thing. Yeah.
But let's continue.
Yeah. So
Shibz,
speaking of
next game.
shooters, this game I'm giving a shout out to. It's a more recent game. Marvel Rivals.
I was surprised that wasn't your first game. I was
Nah.
like, when is this game gonna come
Like,
out?
it's gonna come out. This isn't in like a
Marvel
in a,
Rivals.
This is not like in an order I've put it. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
more so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just listing off like obviously.
I was just afraid you were gonna
Yeah.
forget about your game.
No, because this
You know what I
game, this game like brings two of my favorite things together into one big bundle for me. Because I love Marvel, like I've loved it since I was a kid. Do you know what I mean? Like watching the original X-Men, bro. You know, I was watching the original X-Men again
man.
before the new one, which
Come
I haven't really
Oh, you
finished,
haven't
like
caught
caught
up?
up to it.
Damn.
Yeah. I've been hearing about this new Spider-Man show as well. That's apparently meant to be really good as well.
I thought that was quite mixed. People didn't like the animation.
Oh really? Is that what?
No,
I'm
yeah,
seeing?
they really
Again,
don't
I've
like
only
animation.
I've only heard little bits and pieces about it. I haven't really dived in to see about it.
Oh,
But anyway,
okay.
back to So Marvel
Marvel
Rivals, because
Rivals.
I loved Overwatch, the original Overwatch. I didn't more so Overwatch 2. It just felt like it was played out a little bit after that. They changed a massive amount of it on the game as well. When Marvel Rivals came out, like I was like, yo, this game is gonna compete heavily against Overwatch, and I feel like it also made Overwatch sort of buck up their ideas because,
To
like,
fix up a little
yeah,
bit.
they really did, because they bought out, like they it seems like that they are like pushing a lot more content now as well because of Marvel Rivals.
Yeah,
I might be wrong about that, like, because I'm not so heavily invested in that sort of space.
competition is important.
But yeah,
it
no.
forces people to step up the game.
100%.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
you
for
lose out.
You go-
100%.
you go
And then
forward.
like, yeah, so Marvel Rivals, amazing game. It's a lot of fun to play, bro. When you have like 2 or 3 people to play with in that game, right? Yeah, which luckily I was able to. Fucking T wasn't there though, even though he is the one who told me about the game as
T,
well.
well, go on, fam.
Yeah,
Go
man.
on.
This guy is never around to play games
I
with.
feel like every time you bring up T, it's always like T, well gone.
It's because he's the one who will say, yeah, we need to do this, and then when I'm there, yeah, and I'll shout him for it as well. Oh yeah,
No,
no,
we're
sorry,
playing.
bro, I'm not getting. It's either I can't right now, or it'll be at like, bro, and it'll be like at like
typical
11,
T.
12 at night, bro.
Yeah,
Like, do you remember that time? You know exactly what time I'm gonna bring up as well, yeah. Fam, we were playing Monster Hunter, right, yeah, and he said he's gonna jump on, right, yeah, and normally we thought, okay, calm, like he'll be on, like we were on probably up about 8, 9 o'clock, right, and we've been playing, yeah, right. It gets to about 11, we message him. Like, he said, oh, yeah, give me a little while. I'm going to be on, yeah? Fam, this guy came on when we decided to come off.
Wow.
Yep.
That's typical.
And it's not even, remember
That's my man.
when he showed up to his house
Yeah.
after you left.
Yeah, bro.
Fam,
Fam.
I went to bed.
Yeah.
Like, he was lucky Jake was still
Yeah,
about
awake,
because that
No
was
one
it.
would have answered.
Yeah, he
Bruv.
came all the way for nothing.
It made no sense. Like, how did you expect, yeah, to turn up at like 9, 10, yeah? Like, and I know it doesn't sound late, but when we're already there and everyone is there,
yeah,
and then
for
you
real.
turn up when everyone's leaving.
Yeah, that's our problem with our guy, guys. That's our problem with our guy.
Yeah, that's
but
our problem.
Anyway,
That's
but yeah,
good. Marvel Rivals, sick one.
Yeah, so
like
it's
that.
a great game.
Yeah.
There's like, for the short period that it's been out as well, like it's already brought out a ton of characters.
Yeah.
Like, which is I think the most recent was Emma Frost. and I can't lie, bruv, she looks bad.
I don't know.
Let's just say a lot of the people are going crazy over her.
I don't think she's that bad, but let's go to
No,
next to
no,
JR's
it's
one.
not that type of bad, but
No, face doesn't look that good. Anyway, go JR.
Alright, last game, shameless plug, but fuck it, bro. Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima.
I was waiting for you to mention that
Lord
as well. To be fair.
That's all I'm hearing JR saying in this podcast. Lord
Tsushima.
Yeah.
Nah, the game is sick, man.
What was
Game
it?
is sick.
When the Mongolians shout something and you say it.
Oh, the fucking archers, bro. Yeah. They're like, oh, show.
Yeah, go show. Yeah, go show.
I'm like, fuck's sake, these man.
Go
I hate the
show.
fucking
Go show.
archers, man. They're so annoying.
Yeah.
But no, that game is sick, man. I was jealous that only PlayStation people could play it until it dropped on PC, man. That game is sick.
I mean, rightfully so. Rightfully so. It got a lot of hype when it came out as well and everything. Yeah,
bro. It's amazing, bro. And it's like, it's a bit of history. I don't know if like the characters that you play
are real people.
Yeah. I think the invaders in that are the actual individuals, but I don't know if the character you play, Jin, is like actually from then.
Yeah.
I gotta research all that stuff.
I mean, it's because we know, well, from recent events with another game, Japan are quite, for better words, sensitive about their history and like their culture and things like that. Because obviously, we had a big game recently come out, Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there was a lot of backlash because they apparently were slandering like Japanese history and things like that and their culture. And
when it comes to Assassin's Creed, I think they've always kind of made it clear that certain events like are inspired, but they're not trying to be accurate to it.
Yeah.
I don't think
unless people took that in the wrong way, then fair enough.
Yeah.
But Ghost of Tsushima, like that, the Mongolian
all of that
Mongol
happened.
invasion, is genuine.
Yeah,
Like, that's some real shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And that island was probably the first because it's literally off the coast there.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, man. I like how the game like captivates that you're literally on an island that's basically being fucking sieged. And as you're going through it, like you just see the ops just coming out of nowhere. You've got like bandits that kind of like snaked. They turn like Ronin and they're doing shit.
Yeah.
And just how the game makes you travel as well. Like, oh man, it's all
You
these
get
little
immersed.
things, man.
You get immersed.
It feels, it feels like you actually feel like you're under attack, and you have to actually be cautious how you're going through because you can visually see these different villages being taken over by these Mongols and all this stuff.
Man.
So it's interesting.
It's
You can't
crazy.
just go
It's crazy.
head first like gung ho kind of thing. You have to be.
I mean, you can do that.
I've seen him do it. Yeah, because I was gonna say,
it.
because the way you were making it out, that's what you had to do. But then I know what you're like as well, and you're
just charge in.
Yeah.
But that's the sick thing. Like the game literally allows you to choose. Like, okay, unless you're in a mission and it specifically tells you need to do X, Y, Z. It's up to you how you approach the situation.
Of course.
Rush in, murk them, because there's literally a button, right? It says standoff. You're calling them like, come here, let's fight, right?
The samurai Ray, but the Mongols they don't abide by that. Now that's why they lost in the first place because samurais don't fight how Mongols fight.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care,
bro.
Literally, they teach you that in the first in the first part. You saw that when the guy came and he's like, "Nah, fuck that, slash." Didn't care.
Finished them off, bro. Finished them off.
So it's interesting.
But yeah, the game is sick.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You know what I like about this? We didn't say any games, the same game. All of us had our own interesting things. Like for me, mine were more like strategy, RPGs.
Yeah, that's true.
And Shibz, racing, FPS.
Oh, true.
And I do love RPGs as well. And everything, but
We also open all these sandboxes, so we all have our interests. But
it's true, man.
it's nice to have different interests. It's good.
But I think there's a lot of crossover anyway with a lot of the stuff that we play as well.
Yeah,
Like
we do
Smash,
have a
for
lot.
example.
Smash 100%. I was gonna say Unbound, but you said Unbound.
Yeah, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I was thinking, so I thought, let me not overthink.
To be fair, I did want to mention like a couple other games as well. Anyway, but
off the rip, honorable mentions.
Shit. Like now that you put me on the
Put
spot, I
you under
forgot.
pressure.
I forgot. Like off the top because Spider-Man was gonna be another one that I wanted to mention because I remember when it first come out like as well, and I played it.
Spider-Man.
Like it was so much fun, bro. Like so much fun because I replayed it when I got my PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah,
because you can play them again anywhere. They allow you to like download the PS5 version of it. So playing that again was so much fun, bro. Yeah, it's like Spider-Man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's such a fun game to play as well.
You saying that kind of made me want to beef with you a bit. but I don't know if I want to beef that much.
Bro, we still got the main topic to talk about, man.
I would say tiny bit.
Go for it, man.
You were talking about a bit before about Zelda coming back.
I knew you were gonna say that.
But
yeah.
they do that with every console. You can play literally the same games on the next console. Everyone wants that. In fact,
But I didn't have to pay for it. It's
if
there for you.
If you want
to
to
get.
upgrade, you have to pay for the upgrade.
Yeah. No, you don't.
No,
Yeah.
we're talking about Switch 2.
No, but I'm saying for PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation games to get an upgrade, you need to pay for an upgrade for the PS5 version.
I didn't. I have the PS5 version of Spider-Man, and
But with the upgraded graphics as well.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
The PS5 version, like of the game, and I don't have to pay for it,
oh, fair
Okay.
enough.
Well, there's a lot of games that you do have to pay for the upgrade
Yeah.
path. It's a thing that they do now.
which is fair. But
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
had to do that, so I can't.
No.
I can't
That's
agree
fair
with you
enough,
on
fair
that bit.
But I
Trying to start the beef there.
I know, but I think we gotta go to the main topic now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fair.
man.
Yeah.
Yoshi hit the man.
Let's go.
I thought I've got a couple questions for you, man. That I thought, let me just ask, and then we'll kind of talk about the reborn world and everything.
Yeah.
Slowly, rather than talking about this what happened, but hella spoilers. So
I mean,
either
it's a very old anime, so like
Yeah,
to
it's
say
old.
spoilers,
Yeah.
like if you
just
haven't
let
watched
know.
it, you haven't watched it, and it is what
Let
it
you know.
is. It is what
Let
it
you
is.
know.
It's JR's favorite anime. So
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
And he's mentioned
It
it
is.
a lot. So if you like haven't gone and watched it on his recommendation, that's on you.
Bro, you need to watch that shit. I mean, I can't lie. It is hard to get into, especially if you got a certain expectation. But with me though, and that's the reason why I think I enjoyed it so much. I just finished watching Clannad, right? Season 2.
Oh,
And I think we already mentioned this, like, first episode, how depressing the second season of Clannad is.
yeah, it's the person.
For no reason.
Yeah, it's the person for no reason because at the end it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it was just all irrelevant. So I'm there. This is before I became legal on my illegal site. I was scrolling. I was like, oh, what can I watch? I saw Reborn. I thought, fuck it, let me just click on this shit. And it was bad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
It just kept me laughing.
Yeah,
Man
it was
got a
funny.
bullet to his head.
Yeah.
And he bang!
Hey, bang!
I was like, yo, this is funny, bro. What the fuck?
You know, I think that's actually one of the things I miss later on in the series that you
Yeah.
didn't have that music. You know when you get shot, it's like
The actual transformation bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fam,
no,
I can't lie though. When I first saw Suna, bro, yeah, I just thought, nah, you're such a fucking waste man, bro.
mean,
he is
You're-
waste man.
You're
There's no way around it.
waste man. Like
There's
I
no
don't
way
think
around
I've
it.
felt that kind of emotion about a main character since like and before him.
Bruv, like any position, any scenario, this guy was chickening out, bro, all the time.
Yo.
Yeah.
Didn't matter what it was. You really needed Reborn to,
Yeah. Literally
Yeah.
shoot him, bro.
yeah.
Literally shoot him to get
Yeah.
him to like,
No, it's true.
yeah.
But even talking about the shooting, like, this is like just a little detail to it, but he needed to do the thing that Reborn was shooting him for, or else he actually dies.
Yeah.
So all the things that he did go, Reborn, like, he actually wanted to do those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just didn't have that
The courage.
The confidence,
I guess.
yeah,
the
yeah.
courage.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just needed
Which
that
is
help.
fair. So
No,
it was
that's
always there within him. It's just that man was too shook to even want to.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Which is fair. Which is, I guess,
It's fair,
Yeah.
but I mean,
he's still a pussy.
for me, I mean, as an anime, you don't really want to see that in your character.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. And I mean, I think it was fair enough for me, like starting off that way. But even near the end, he kind of does grow a bit. But even then, it's
little bit,
still
yeah.
not enough for me
Nah,
to
no.
really appreciate the character as much as I'd like to.
Do you know the thing with like Reborn as a whole in an anime, right? For me, yeah. After watching it all, like I realized that. I mean, I wish that they continued it because it's just the start of Suna becoming a boss. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally the start. Like, to the point where it's not like other animes where you get to, it
starts off as
him being in a certain state already.
Yeah.
Like, this is literally him. Like, let me use, I guess, My Hero for example, right? Yeah.
I'm interested what you're going to say, but go.
In the sense that, like, obviously in My Hero, they go to the school to learn about their powers and being able to control it and everything, right? But they've had those powers already.
No, Deku didn't. Deku's literally the
I'm
prime
not talking
example.
about just Deku, but
But he's the main character.
Yeah,
though, in the
but I'm
thing.
talking about like the characters in general, like because even though Deku is the main character, right? There's still a lot of other characters that play a big part as well. In this as well, it's the same. Like there's a lot. Obviously, Suna is the main character, but you still have other characters also that are part of his family that you get to learn about as well.
Yeah.
Like for Suna, right? It's literally him starting with, yo, I'm a pussy, I'm running away from everything here, yeah, to becoming that boss that we get told about that he's gonna be, because obviously that's the whole reason why Reborn is there. And like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and then with like in My Hero, it's a similar kind of thing.
You're saying that, yeah, like I hear what you're saying, but Suna doesn't actually end up still becoming that type of boss.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He still rejects the fact that he's technically the next boss.
No, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is that like, that's why I said I wish that they continued it, because then we could have seen more of him developing into it. But like in this, it's just him still right at the start.
I know
like,
what you mean.
yeah,
I know what you mean.
I think in that many episodes, if they wanted to do that, they should have done it by
Yeah.
then.
They could. But in all fairness, like I read the manga. Manga.
manga.
Don't know what's going on. Yeah, he still doesn't accept it.
Oh, okay.
He still doesn't, even up to the very end. Like he doesn't.
Was that the end of the story, or
that was it? Finish.
See, I feel like then it's one of those cases where if they could have, they might have continued the story. They could have continued the story, I should say.
In that sense, afterwards, yeah. But this is how the story kind of starts. Like he had no realization that he was
This part of a family line.
Of mafia.
Yeah.
No fucking clue, bruv.
Yeah.
And even when they did tell him, he didn't believe it.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to accept it. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I think one of the biggest things to indicate that this guy didn't want to be a part of the mafia alive is the fact that he destroyed the bungalow rings.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. In the future, when he's supposed to be a boss man, he's like, nah, forget the bungalow rings. We don't need them. We don't need to be warring over these rings anymore.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that caused all this problems.
That caused it in the first place. Yeah.
Fucked everything.
Yeah.
He fucked himself by trying to avoid the situation.
Yeah. So
what happens when you play with the when you play with the future, bro? It has a massive...
that wasn't about the future though. That was
that was
literally him in his time.
Oh right, okay. Yeah.
But that shows his character that he was never gonna accept the mafia life.
Yeah.
The most.
Yeah.
So it wasn't gonna happen.
No.
It wasn't gonna happen.
No, that's it.
No, but do you have a couple things you wanna talk to us about?
Questions, man. Just to talk about certain characters and stuff. Talk about certain characters. My first question on here is just: do you guys have a favorite Guardian?
Come on, bro.
Favorite Guardian of?
I'll let you go first because mine is gonna be fairly quick.
The 10th generation of
mine is gonna be a fairly
family.
quick answer and the reason why as well. So
yeah, I mean,
so I'll let you go first.
I talked to Jay a bit about this, and
yeah.
honestly, I think most of them kind of suck. So
I have heard you say that before.
It's really difficult for me because I like in particular things about them, like Goku Deku. I like that he's smart. He's thinking. He hears strategy, but then he's such annoying when he's angry at everyone all the time for no reason. Yeah,
that's
he's the storm one.
Yeah.
And then he's always kissing Suna's ass all the time. Yeah, but
he's the first guy that he meets, isn't it? That joins the family, isn't it?
Is he the first one?
He's the first one to join, but he's not the first one he meets.
Yeah.
Because he meets Yamamoto first.
Yes.
Dogaji. Yeah, because they would go to school with each other.
You made this decision. Now you made this question hard because, like, I just like Takashi Yamamoto because of Dogaji.
Yeah, so like,
for real.
And then Yamamoto, he's sick, but then he's just so clueless. So I'm like, oh man.
He's cold,
but in a way, though, doesn't that make the characters a little bit more relatable because there's not everyone is perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? And like they've put a few different.
The thing is, with Yamamoto, he like. There's a point where I'm like, bruv, you need to know this is real now. Right?
Yeah, but
like,
he doesn't see that.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
When he should have clocked this was real shit, Technically, when he met Rukudo Mukudo.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. But the one where it's like, wake up, bruv, is the ring conflict, bruv.
Yes. He literally saw Scorado get bitten by a shark, and he's like, Scorado! And then next couple of seconds, like, oh, this is all jokes.
Yeah,
bro,
it
doesn't make sense.
What are you on?
That's what I'm saying. That's what pisses me off with this guy. I like him, but I'm like, you make no sense as a character anymore.
So airheaded.
Yeah, it was too
literally
much.
took him to go to the future to click in.
for his dad to die, and then he's like,
Yeah,
oh
when he
no,
heard
now
it,
he gets
the
it.
future,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now he gets it. I'm
So
like, come on,
silly.
go.
So silly, bro.
I do like him.
Yeah. That's true.
And
He's a cool character.
yeah. So Shibz, yeah, it's right that it does make them a bit more relatable, but it's like it's annoying.
But it's the faults. It's so exaggerated.
Yeah,
like,
it's too exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's
No, I agree with you on that.
This
Yeah.
is very anime.
Yeah.
But like that's what makes it hard for me.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I think it's just going to be the one most people pick, which will what's his name again? Hibari. I just have to say Hibari because I mean he doesn't annoy me.
The strongest.
The strongest. He's the cloud.
Yes.
The cloud guy.
Yeah.
The guy that
Baton.
Loves the school.
Yeah.
loves the school so much that he continues the disciplinary
Outside of the school,
after he fucking graduates.
And they never explain a single part why he loves the school so much, which I would have liked to know at least a bit about.
No.
It's such a big thing about him. So
That's true.
It's a big over exaggeration on that part, but I can accept it.
He's the one that we've always said that he's like the guy that's always in the distance scouting for everything.
That's the cloud. The cloud's always in the distance.
That was it.
Yeah.
Fam, I can't lie. When I was first watching, I thought he was going to be the villain.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I thought he was the villain.
Normally, you kind of have those villain vibes from him, right?
It's like that anti-hero kind of vibe that he gives off now.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is now, isn't it?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
So, Hibari, fair enough, man.
It's too simple. He just wants to fight strong people. That's literally it.
Yeah, no, true say.
Yeah,
True.
and protect the school.
Yeah,
that's the main thing.
That
triumphs everything, bro.
Yeah. Everything stems off from that. Yeah, which is
what I mean.
Yeah.
And I always liked him and Mukuro had conflicts like all the time after the first encounter. Whenever they meet, even in the fillers, they're always bashing like, "Nah, I need to get this guy because I never got him back."
He was pissed. He was so pissed, bruv. Oh man.
But that's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jay or Shibz? Who next?
Do you wanna go? Because mine is gonna be so quick and simple, bro.
I'll go for it, man.
Bruv. This guy, when I first saw this guy, bruv.
I just need you to explain.
Fam, it's just so funny. He's so funny, bruv. He's a little shit, and I love him for it because he's just a little baby, bruv. Nah, bruv, Lambo is so fucking jokes, bruv, yeah? He is just there, like, you know, he's just there for chaos and chaos only.
Bruv, that is all
That is literally what he's there for. And I love it. And I love it, bruv. And I love it. But, like, I think you're going to ask a follow-up question. So, like, as to... what later on anyway, unless I can answer it now. Let me have a.
Well, we should wait and let JR say his one first before that.
But like,
so you got anything else to say on Lambo?
Bruv, this guy's a fucking joker, bruv.
Is that?
My man carries around these big ass weapons that appear from nowhere. You know, the bazooka. It's the bazooka, bruv. Like, bruv, when is he? Like, this guy is about this big, yeah. And this bazooka is like 3 times the size of him.
Yeah, no.
He's so funny, bro.
I was saying this, Lambo is the reason
all of this happens.
Everything fucked up.
Yeah, with the 10-year thing.
Yeah. Because he was irresponsible. Well, he's a fucking kid anyway. Irresponsible with the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It allowed. Oh, what's my man's name? Wait, hold on. I have to pull out the character list.
Yeah, I forgot.
I have to pull out the character list for this. Guys, I'm sorry. It's been a hot minute since I last watched Reborn. My man, what's his name now?
Okay, his name. Maybe because of S. Can't remember.
I'm even gonna try to remember because if it's been a hot minute for you, then it's been longer for me.
He's the guy with glasses.
Yeah. Him.
Oh,
you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. I just don't remember his name.
I might have to go to a different site for that. Anyway, he allowed him to get one of the
grenades. Yes, and he dropped it on himself.
Yeah, and then he went into the future where he met
Byakuran, yeah.
Yeah.
He met him twice, and the second time, that's when Byakuran started going, oh, and that's what awoke him these powers.
Yeah, and then he became the fucking ultimate villain, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Some stupid powers, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys already know how I feel about Lambo. I think he's the...
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I hate Lambo.
I think Lambo is a waste man character as well.
Bro, but the thing is as well, you know what else
annoying.
as well? No, but you know what else I love about this guy as well, yeah, is his theme tune, bro. That became my ringtone for ages. Like, do you not remember? I think like one of the first times it played, right, yeah, when I was at your yard, yeah, you just looked at me, fam, yeah, and you're like, where the fuck is that sound coming from, bro?
Bro,
Bro, you thought Lambo was gonna walk through the room there.
When I was rewatching it, I literally just skipped every Lambo part. I was just like, skip. Okay, he's gone.
Bro.
Every time he's on screen, I didn't want to see his face.
No, I promise you this much, right? Yeah, I don't like every time he's on the screen. Yeah, he pisses me off. Don't get me wrong, right? He genuinely pisses me off because he's just there to cause havoc.
But it's
He
still
doesn't-
does.
But it
he
just
doesn't add
makes me
anything.
laugh, man. It just because he makes me laugh, I love this guy, bruv.
I still don't get why he's the Guardian. He doesn't do shit. He doesn't do shit.
Oh,
In
that's
the
it.
in what you see, yeah. But I know there's a question coming up, which I can sort of answer that for you in a sense.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah. So in terms of Guardians for me, I don't know, bro. Like I like minus Lambo. I like all the Guardians for
Different reasons.
yeah, they're all quirky and
yeah.
weird in their own.
And then if you like
I-
quirkiness,
I-
then
I
Lambo's
also-
literally
I
up
also
there
like-
with quirkiness, bruv.
yeah,
This
yeah,
guy, yeah.
his quirkiness is that he's fucking
It's too
annoying.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like our girl, Chrome. I think
Chrome?
Chrome's good. Yeah, but she's.
I'm
I wish she
sorry,
was a
this-
bit more independent.
Chrome is the one that I completely disagree, bruv. When you first meet her, I'm with you. She was kind of cool.
Yeah, personality really changed actually.
Afterwards, she just became so dependent on Mukuro.
Yeah, that was my
That's
issue with her. That's my
All she
issue.
kept saying, look at us, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at us, man.
That's my issue with her. She never
Bruv.
They didn't develop her character.
developed her. No,
Nah, it was,
No.
it was so sad.
no, they didn't develop her character. That's the problem with her.
They ruined it, man. Because when I first saw her, I thought, yeah, she's gonna make what's her name? Not Kyoko. Haru, that's it. Make Haru sweat because she just turned up to Suna, gave her a little
Yeah, he
kiss
gave
and
him a kiss.
everything.
What happened to
That's
that?
it. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, bro,
And
that's
then,
it.
and then after that, it just disappeared.
Yeah,
None of that.
you didn't
That's
get
what I'm
that no
saying.
more.
The
None. You
character
didn't get that no
development wasn't there. Like
For
they
her,
did. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
trash, bro.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
trash.
yeah.
So, but yeah, if I had to pick a character, I'm not gonna lie, it has to be Mukuro for me, fam. Mukuro is like interesting. Like,
Mukuro, yeah, he
he
is
is-
truly interesting. He's
Bro.
truly interesting.
I feel like because of his situation in the story, if it wasn't for that reason, he would be probably the class as the strongest guardian for them. Because he had that fancy eye with all the
Yeah.
abilities, he had the illusions, plus he had the rings.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
when he got the Vongolo ring, I'm like, yo, this guy's gonna be OP as fuck.
Yeah. I really wish we saw the fight between him and Bakugan and see
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, at
yeah,
the time,
but-
he never had a Vongolo wing.
No, it was
If
just
he
regular
did,
rings. Bruh.
imagine.
The arc would have ended and we would have
Yeah,
got the
man.
next part, bro.
Yeah. He was
He's
OP.
another,
He
he's
was
another
OP.
character as well. Like literally started off as a villain as well. Like,
Yeah.
and then
For real.
like he had that whole Piccolo moment of then he became
Yeah,
part of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was kind of weird because he was still gonna execute his mission.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
because he kind of saw Suna isn't about that life, I'm assuming that's the only reason why he.
Didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
For real. So we've gone over the characters. Let me see what my next question was. To be fair, this just continues. This is just broadening the characters, but rather than the Guardians, just characters in general in Reborn. And this one you can just
My favorite characters.
yeah. If you got any other characters that
Ah,
you're
no,
like,
bro,
oh,
it's just
actually-
Lambo for me, fam.
It's
Like,
Lambo.
yeah. Like, I mean, everyone else. Don't get me wrong. I mentioned Yamamoto as well, innit? Like, but like,
That's
it's
the
just
Guardian still, bro.
no, but it's just mainly because of Dagaju. That's the only reason why I like this
Dagaju.
guy, bro. Like, whenever you just hear his dad say that, bro, yeah, it just makes me laugh, fam. Like, that's all it is.
fair,
Yeah.
fair.
Like, I take a lot. I like a lot of comedy in anime, especially like because otherwise it's just too serious, man. You gotta have them lighthearted moments. you know what I'm saying?
that's
Yeah.
what it's
Like
about, yeah.
because especially even in like for example like with solo leveling like there's not a lot of comedy in that. It's just serious a lot of the time. Like so I always appreciate when there is comedic factors in the anime where like and it genuinely makes me laugh as well. Do you know what I mean? Like I can appreciate that and that just makes it might not be funny to most people but for me it just makes me laugh, man.
Yeah, if it makes you laugh, makes you laugh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, what about you, fam? You got any other characters that you're thinking actually, you know?
I mean, I think the greatest character in our anime is Reborn.
Reborn.
Oh yeah, Reborn, yeah, of course,
Reborn literally carries the whole anime.
yeah.
Bro.
I mean it's
Literally.
named after him, bro. So
Literally,
Yeah, the fact.
Like, I think he's just so sick. I mean, from his teaching, from his strategies, from literally just laying out things 100% and literally making situations happen to make Suna act up as he needs to act.
and executing the plan to how he
Yeah.
literally wants it to go.
Yeah.
Facts.
But then at the same time, he just like, I don't know, just leave it, see what happens.
Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I could be slightly wrong, but the ninth boss ordered him. He can't interfere. He literally cannot intervene. He just guiding Suna and that's it. So there was only one moment where Reborn was about to start, right?
Yeah.
But this was in the future, and
Yeah.
his boss.
When he heard something happened to him.
Yeah, to the boss, because it wasn't the boss that he knew, it was the daughter. I forgot her name. But it was Byakuran, right? That almost got Reborn to act out.
If he act out, truly, it would have been novel.
He would have gone, but it would have been valid because it's not that he's protecting Sun in that scenario. He's protecting his boss now, innit? So it's a different situation. But yeah, for me as well, Reborn is my favorite character.
Yeah, he's
favorite character.
I mean,
Harry's a strong.
yeah.
Honestly, he's too good.
Bro, the world's greatest hitman. You know,
Yeah.
you get me.
Bruv, you won't even see him coming, bruv. You're just
Done.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I will eliminate.
I wish they really
If only he was going
showed
after
him
Trump.
more, like his backstory more, and they went more into him. You get little snippets, but you don't get enough. Nowhere near
you
enough.
Get little bits and bobs. They do in the manga. The last arc is,
Okay, that's nice.
is basically about Reborn.
That's nice. So guys, there's a little fly just
Yeah.
flying about.
Oh, no, that's why I've got to Google this because I'm forgetting as well. But the next question is the rings.
Mhm.
The rings.
Oh yeah, don't.
Which ring would you pick?
I need
yourself?
I need to know them. If I'm completely honest with
I
you.
mean,
Right.
we got mist, we got storm, we got rain, we got the sun, we got lightning. No, lightning. We got cloud, and we got the sky. That's the 7.
I don't know what each of them do. That's the thing.
Oh, so lightning is hardening. Storm is come on, what storm is. But rain is tranquilized. Like it's like makes you
tranquilizing, that's
tranquilized. Sun is like rejuvenation.
Yep.
Cloud is multiplying.
Yeah.
Mist is
Illusions.
Yeah.
Yeah, just literally just illusions.
Sky is kind of everything.
Sky is the neutralizer.
Yeah, you should say that's the best way to put
so
it.
neutralizes those particular elements.
Yeah.
And then did you say storm?
I said storm, but I can't remember what storm was.
Storm is the opposite of sun, so it
Oh yeah, it did. It's like
disintegrates.
disintegrates. Yes.
Yeah,
So that's the 7.
That's what I was about to search, but you said everything, so happy days. Happy days. Someone knows my
Come on,
favorite.
man. I watched it recently, so what can
Yeah,
I say?
it's true. That was the only one I was a bit like, I don't actually remember, but that's one thing that I appreciate about Reborn as well. It's like, okay, a lot of animes, when they do abilities, it's going to be like your typical elemental stuff, right?
Yes.
Fire, water, this and that. So when they took this approach, I was a bit like, okay, yeah, I'm liking the spin.
Yeah.
I'm liking how each ring, the abilities, but the abilities also matches the personality of the individual as well, which I really appreciate as well.
Yeah, not all the time, but sometimes, some of the times.
No, it's true. They somewhat explain later on.
Oh, okay, in the manga that you talked about.
No, just in the future that you can have multiple.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Going through you. So the mixture of the multiple flames that you've got make your character basically.
Yeah, like Gokyoku, he had pretty much everything apart from Sky.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's not a boss.
Yeah,
no
but
boss.
that was POP for him to have all this.
Yeah, that's what made him fucking.
Yeah, he was pretty damn strong in the end.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you pick for yourself, man? Like if you had to choose, you didn't have to worry about your personality and all that shit. Just
what would I pick? That's it's actually kind of hard, you know. I think Storm. They treat Storm as it's really scary. Like it can really do danger on you.
Yeah.
But so some of them kind of have the opposites. Like Rain really helps against Storm. Cause kind of soothes off the damage, kind of slowing down damage. So kind of helps against that. It's a really hard one, you know. I think I would like to probably have either Storm or I like Lightning anyway. So Lightning is good for me. So either one of those two.
Yeah.
That would be up my alley.
Them two, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice. What about you, Shibz?
Like the first one that when you gave us the descriptions, but I did look it up a little bit more as well, is sun.
Sun, you know?
Just regeneration in general. Like if we were to have these powers in just normal life, like regenerating is, bruv, I wouldn't have these issues of sleeping, fam. I could literally just and being tired all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, literally, and then I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Yo. So but like if we're talking about if I was in that world as well, I mean being able to go all out and then just recovering,
I don't know if it recovers stamina.
No,
It's more like heals your damage.
It all kind of depends on like your
Personality,
ability.
yeah.
Your
But we're saying
actual
this, but
ability.
we're
Because if you think about it, Rohe, the sun guy.
Yeah.
His ability is he maxes out his cells generation, so he's like ultimate powerful for 3 minutes. After that,
it's gone. Yeah.
he's done.
Yeah.
But in the Varia, you've got the peacock man.
Yeah.
He heals people.
Yeah.
So even though you got this ability, like the ability turns into an ability.
Yeah.
But Ruhan, he also had his ability to actually heal as well. He had that thing.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was his Buxaheki.
Buxaheki, yeah.
So we're gonna get into the Buxaheki. Don't worry.
So I think overall they all can kind of probably heal, but they have other abilities as well on top of it, and that was one of his thing.
No, that's it. That's it. But yeah, if yours is the sun ability, then yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's the one.
Nice.
But then I was also thinking Thunder as well.
Thunder.
But that's just because of Lambo, bro. And I like Thunder as well as much as you.
Well, I can't lie. For me, it was a mixture between, funny enough, Storm and the Sky, bruv. But that's because of Zamzas.
Yeah, Zamzas is OP.
When he came into the future, I thought, yo, this guy, like, his two abilities is ridiculous because he's got the Sky attribute and he's got the Storm attribute and
combining them together.
Yeah, neutralizing, but then neutralizing at the same time, fucking
disintegrating.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm on that Zamza shit.
Nah, I really wish they did more of Zanzas. I think he should have. They needed to do more of him.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true.
Because he can never be one of my favorite villains because he's just angry and literally just angry.
That's it.
That's literally it. There's no more deeper analysis. It's I'm angry,
vexed,
so angry he gets marked in his face.
Yeah. That's how pissed he gets, bro.
But that's it. So, he's still cool.
Yeah,
but,
he is.
But just
he
angry.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry, go
on. Right. Okay, now we're still on the rings, but which ring type do you think fits you?
It's me. Ooh,
I'm gonna have to elaborate on that for me a little bit.
So, like,
okay. So each ring has like a role. The Guardian has like a role.
Yeah.
I can go through most of the roles.
Yeah, please.
So
not just for us, for our viewers as well.
Yes. Storm is more like the person always in the middle of the attacks. Like they're always ready to attack from any angle and kind of be like the initiator in the attacks. Lightning is trying to absorb all the hardships for the family, which Lambo doesn't do.
Well,
he introduces the hardships.
When he's a kid,
he brings the hardship.
Yeah, he actually brings it.
Yeah,
right.
Facts.
When he's a kid, God, like he's like what 2 or 3 years old, man. Like
so why recruit him then?
potential. That's a pointless. And I looked away as well.
It is pointless. He doesn't do anything for the story. Literally nothing.
I mean, he does because we literally said that he does do a lot for the. He's the main reason. Do you know what I mean? So you can't say that.
He doesn't do good for the story.
Yeah. There you go.
But it's the main reason that it will happen.
There you go. But okay, let's continue. Sorry. We run out of time. Fuck, I forget. Okay, so Rain is more like.
That again. I'm sorry, I spilled water.
Okay, I can't remember the rest. I know Sky obviously is the one who brings them all together.
Yeah. So Rain, like you mentioned, they're like the peacemakers. They want to wash all the what the Storm does.
Yeah,
wash all the beef away.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Sun.
Yep.
In a way, self-explanatory as well, but they're like. The happy, keep everyone kind of together in the team and everything.
Keep the spirit within the team. Yeah.
That's it. That's why you always say Ryohei is the only one who can deal with Hibari as well.
Yeah, he's the only one.
The only person that they're able to do something, isn't it?
Yeah. And then you got Mist is more like working in shadows, kind of.
Yeah, I think Mist and Cloud they're similar.
Similar in ways, yeah.
One is more Cloud is just independent, does their own thing. And Miss is like a bit more deceptive.
Yeah.
They deceive. They're like deceivers a little.
Yeah.
And then I think that's it, no?
Yeah, I think that is it.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Yeah. So you just got to think about which one you think.
Yeah, Shibs.
Wait, which one's the one that initiates?
The Storm.
That'll probably be me, bro. I just want to be at the forefront of it and just like engage, bro.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're probably a Storm. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'll probably say for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Even though it doesn't necessarily, I guess, mix well with maybe like the actual powers that I picked.
Oh yeah, no. This is completely separate.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
No, I was just thinking.
But
Like,
you just wanted,
personality-wise.
yeah,
yeah. That's that's what I think is interesting about these powers, man. Like it matches your personality as well. And
that's why I think the ring, because that's what I would say I'm like also as well, isn't it?
And
yeah,
Me, it's probably. It's not even probably. Like I started to deep this. Just I am, but I think I'm Rain. Like solving any type of beef. 'Cause I have this with work, right? I turn up to a job. And
what? There's no full fiber here. Fuck you, bro.
People are getting vexed,
bruv. I know, because I'm there before you get there, and you know what it is.
Facts. And then I'm just chatting, trying to explain scenarios, this and that, and then I just see their whole attitude like change, and it's like that like 8 times out of 10. I had one literally yesterday. This woman was like, no, I don't want to see. Nah, ain't it that? Next thing you know, bro, we're having casual conversations, and she's asking me about like marriage and shit. I'm thinking, from raging to
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm Rain.
I agree with that.
About
I agree with that. For me, I think I could be a couple. I think I could be.
No, but which one do you want is the question, no? Or is it
which one do you think fits his person?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
I think I can be either sun, sky, or what's the other one? I think mainly those two, sun or sky.
Yeah.
Maybe Cloud. I can see you being Cloud.
Nah.
I was
Because you're
thinking, but I'm not
independent,
sure.
that's the thing.
I am.
Nah.
But I don't know.
That is T. T is Cloud.
Would you say T's not missed?
Yeah.
No.
I'll tell you he's more Mr. Cloud.
No.
But I don't think he would deceive.
No.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
T doesn't
He
deceive
wouldn't
people.
deceive.
Oh, that's true. No,
T
no,
does
he
his
doesn't
own
deceive,
thing.
Yeah, he does his
which
own
is
thing.
Cloud.
Yeah,
innit?
Yeah,
That's
he
Cloud.
does do his own thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you could be that as well. Like we know that you can.
You could be. He's independent, but he like for his own things he'll be independent. But when it comes to us,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
you're definitely like sun, sky.
Yeah. No, I'd
So I
agree
think
with
I'm one
that.
of those
Yeah,
two.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I'd be fine with being either one of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to say Sun as well. Because, bro, you know me, man. I'm always here for a good time. I don't want anyone to be at certain things like that. Do you know what I mean? So, like, but I just thought because initially, bro, I'll be at the forefront there. You know me as well, bro.
Yeah.
Especially on nights out as well. Like, you know what I'm like.
True. So
you know what I'm
I
like.
think it's you're
So that's why I just thought that
there's-
suited me more than that. But if I could have both together, that would be what it is. Like I'd be the sun and
and
They're very like contradicting.
yeah, but that's because it's more so. But it's the way it's viewed as.
He would initiate battles, but he'd bring everyone with him.
No, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. No, do you know how I see it? No, do you know how I see it? It's more so
Right.
I will initiate the battles, protecting my friends, and so that I can keep them happy as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a fair switch.
that's how I see it.
Alright, that's it.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I like what you said more though.
But that's just because you just want me to start beef, bro. That's why. That's what it is. You just want me to start the beef.
That's what it's mixing Storm and Sun sound like to me.
No, see, for me, it's more so beef is the last solution. Like, if there's solutions before that, then that's what I'm picking.
But to be fair, Storm, that is the first solution.
Yeah, that is the first solution.
There is no last solution that we beef now. Storm is let's go.
Yeah.
They're the reason you're beefing.
But okay. So then, could it not be in a sense, that like it's more so I've seen beef developing, and I can see that nothing else is gonna happen. So
Nah, you be the reason why we're starting.
Yeah.
that will probably happen.
yeah,
But to be
yeah.
fair, that will
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
happen as well. But that will probably happen
That
as
is
well.
literally Storm.
Storm. Yeah.
bro.
Otherwise, you
Okay.
wouldn't be Storm. You'd be like the Sun.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
true.
Oh,
true.
yeah. You're just, or maybe Lightning, because you would take the brunt of the beef you see coming, and you would
Okay,
take it.
see, that's why I did
Maybe
say
that's the
lightning.
one. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
probably
lightning,
more
yeah,
so
yeah.
than
Yeah, that
lightning.
one.
Come on, Lumbo, bruv. Like,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
You're just Lambo.
yeah, bruv. I'm Lumbo, bruv.
Lambo fam.
He's just a fake guardian, isn't he? Absolute nonsense.
No, but no, I'm gonna
He
answer
is.
that again. Yeah, I know there's a question coming up in it. So
Alright, well,
Alright,
let's go to it.
Next one. This is the last one in terms of like ability and shit. But if you could, I'm gonna mix the two because it doesn't really matter. Box weapons.
I don't remember much about them.
It doesn't have to be one that you know. If there's one that you know, happy days. But if you could maybe create like your own little weapon, think about the choice that you made. But with the box weapons, you also have I think it's like just the next tier. To be fair, like
Like
the
a level
animals.
up kind of thing.
The animals and that in it.
Okay.
But I think that was a bit more specific to Oh, not really.
No, loads of people had box weapons that were animals. Yes.
Yeah.
The thing about the Vongolas, they had animals that could turn into weapons.
Yeah.
But everyone else had weapons or animals.
Yeah. That's it.
That was the only difference.
Because that was another game changer in that fucking timeline, innit?
Yep.
So yeah, it's either mix them, don't mix them, take it from the anime or whatever, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
What would you pull out when it's time to beef?
Jeez.
That's the question I'm asking, basically.
Okay.
I would like a lion.
Yeah, why would you pull out a lion?
You know, Leo means lion, so I'd like a lion.
Facts.
And my lion, if it could turn into, I don't know, maybe 2 blades, like 2 long swords or something, or maybe a spear.
Okay, yeah.
That would be sick. That would be sick. Yeah, man. When I stab someone, petrify them, petrify.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
That would be sick.
Yeah,
That would be sick. What about you, fam?
See, for me, a tiger, bro.
Yeah.
Mainly because where I'm from, like my ethnic Bengali guys. Come on, Bengal tiger, all of that.
Okay.
So like affiliate with that a lot. I know a lot of people think Bengal tiger is just Indian. It's not necessarily Indian. I'm just saying. And then the weapon. So this is gonna be a random one, yeah, because it literally popped up on my feed the other day, and I saw it, and I was like, "Yo, this thing is fucking crazy." So I can't remember the actual official name for it, right? Yeah, but it's like, imagine you have a chain or a piece of rope or something, and at the end of it is attached like a stone, and then you use that to like fucking throw and then bring it back and things like that. I can't remember the name of it now.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But like, I saw this guy literally just messing around and like throwing it, and like he's just like, in the video, he's literally like, this is just all flashy shit. If I really wanted to, I could just do simple things and knock someone out instantly.
So a rock with a rope on the rock.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a rock. But that's just what
I guess in some, it's like a kunai. There'll be a kunai with a chain.
Yeah.
And you like swing it. But
it's not just
like
swinging.
a blade on this side as well. Yeah. No,
it's not just swinging, but like it looks like my man is dancing and doing tricks, bro. And then at the same time, like he'll fling it, it'll hit the target he's going for, and then he just brings it back as well. It looks fucking sick, bro. When I saw it, you know what I'm on about, innit? Yeah. So like when I saw that shit, I was like, oh, this shit is sick. So having like maybe a kunai or something sharp at the end of it, so then that way, I mean, it just depends on like you can interchange it even maybe, because the actual weapon isn't the bit at the end; it's the thing that you're manipulating with like the rope and that.
And a lot of times they also have a dagger on the other side as well.
Yeah,
so you can help you defend when you come
close range as well. Yeah. But
nice.
That I'd pick something like that.
Yeah, nice.
It just looks sick. It's different as well, isn't it?
It's
into an anime story in that sense.
Yeah,
like, it's not your stereotypical like sword or something like that. Maybe. No offense, Leonard.
I came off a
my
spear,
shit
man.
is stereotypical. Mine's just the fucking katana, fam. That's coming out. Chanclash your bitch ass.
Okay. What animal then?
The animal I've never actually deeped it. I was like, what can I in terms of like in that sense? But an animal that like, it's a fictional animal, of course. Like a phoenix or some shit.
I knew you were gonna
say it, right?
A water phoenix,
Yeah, I don't know. You know
because phoenixes are literally affiliated with fire, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You might need to change into the sun if you want to do that.
Nah. We out here. We're tranquilizing these hoes.
You might as well go with like Lugia then.
Lugia, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
Lugia.
Yeah,
that's my.
Because he lives underwater and everything.
Dragon.
Yeah,
sure.
He's not a dragon, but yeah.
Oh.
Buxaheki, but yeah. Because I used to think that if I could pick my own attributes, it's gonna be Sky. You know what I'm saying? Like the bus. That my Phoenix makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
But now personally, Sky hasn't got any affiliation with fire either.
No, like.
But I think it can be kind of anything.
It could be anything. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
It doesn't have to be that particular animal. In that sense. If it makes sense to match it, then happy days.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, man.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right, let me see what the next...
I also would want to give a shout out to the weapon. I want it to be a hammer.
Hammer would be good.
The hammer. That kind of hammer. Yeah, just a big ass hammer.
I just have to say something really, really quick. One character I just remember that I really liked. He's also in Kura. I don't know if you remember that guy.
Kura.
The other...
what's my man's name?
That just you saying that reminded me of
the army guy. He was sick.
Yeah.
I always like when he turn up.
He's sick, bro.
He's the little. He's like one of the little reborn, isn't it? Yeah.
I always like when he turn up.
He's funny. Yeah.
He was always good.
Yeah, he was.
At the end of his
Army man.
sentence. Cut it.
Exactly.
That was funny, bro. He was funny.
sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for it.
Right, cool. So the next thing that I've got is I'm start with you, fam.
Mm-hmm.
If you was the boss,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to think about the mindem and everything, who would you give what guardian to protect you, bro?
Oh.
Well, us or
Or if you know, or us, yeah.
Like,
Us,
you can
man,
pick
us, man.
whoever.
Not in the anime, like us, man.
what would I give you guys?
Yeah. How would you make
Jeez.
us your guardians?
Sorry. Are you saying what attribute I would give you guys? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
Your guardian, yeah. You're the boss, sir.
To be honest, I think what you guys said makes sense. Rain, Storm, Sun.
Yeah. Well, one of the
Storm.
two. One of the two.
I'll give you Storm.
Yeah.
T wouldn't be a guardian. She's not reliable.
Sorry, T.
Oh no, T, that's so peak, bro. I still would have included
I think
him.
Sorry, T.
I
If
don't
he
know
was
what I'd
reliable.
give. Then fine. I give him Cloud.
Yeah, see,
I
would have
don't
given him
know
Cloud, yeah.
what I'd give Jake. I don't know if he's kind of independent as well.
Actually,
I'd be
he
thinking
he suits Cloud more. I feel
he does suit Cloud.
No? You know what? I'll give Jake.
What?
God.
No, I don't even think about it twice, bro. This guy gets Storm off the back.
So
Oh,
yeah,
actually,
it's
that's
true.
This guy is...
Yeah.
The thing is,
yeah.
this guy is like one of the like friendliest persons,
Yeah,
that you'll ever
yeah.
meet. Happy as fuck, all this shit.
But if you fuck about,
brings the vibe, bro.
Yeah.
But you cross that line, it's game over.
yeah, no, that's so true. That's so true. He's raining down on you like that, bro. Yeah, it's actually
game.
true. See, he's more Storm. Then I'll take Sun, bro. That's
Yeah,
there
okay.
you go.
You can have Storm. You can have Sun.
There
You
you
can have
go.
Sun.
Yeah, there you go. I feel like this question we can all answer
we're
at the
like-
same time.
Actually, this is pretty
Yeah.
good because Storm and Sun also kind of have some beef as well. Because Goku, he had beef with he had him a lot.
Yeah,
He had him a lot.
Fair.
But, I mean, he beefed him everyone, but he beefed
yeah,
him with,
definitely the most in that
yeah,
sense.
it was him or Yamamoto. It was those two.
Yamato was
Yeah.
he had to carry
But he
his-
beat the Yamamoto because Yamamoto was just a bit clueless.
Yeah,
that was
the main
mainly
reason.
it. That was mainly it.
Yeah, I guess it's a group question, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is hard though
'Cause you are
because
definitely, I would say Sky or Sun.
yeah. But it's like, I don't know how to like name every single person because
No, it's true.
it's hard.
I know
How many wins
you
is it?
like
7.
kicked T away, but I would have given T Cloud.
Yeah, you can have Cloud.
He's doing his own thing.
I would just forget he's a guardian. Like,
Yeah, he'll
where's
turn
the
up
Cloud?
randomly.
Yeah, but
Oh,
then that's the
shit.
thing,
Oh,
innit? He'll
swear
turn
now.
up and
Yeah,
then he'll be
he'll
like,
turn
oh
up.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
literally what his role is supposed to be.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh, fair, okay.
And the way the anime says it as well, Cloud and Rain are very intertwined. The Cloud comes and makes the Rain stronger. Because obviously Cloud and then Rain comes. So you two are quite close.
Yeah.
So yeah, T comes and then you come even stronger.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah,
I think that makes
There's
sense.
2 more then. Oh no, we're not including anyone else.
Well, I guess we can try. Because we're missing Mist, we're missing Lightning, and we're missing. Who else is missing?
So we got Sun,
Oh, there's those two.
Sun, Sky, Rain, Sky,
Guy, yeah.
Storm for
Jake.
and then
Cloud
for
for-
T.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about Mist. Is there anyone that we know that's very
Oh,
deceptive,
okay, so
but
even-
also for the
Not-
family?
But just a little note for everyone. When we say deceptive, it's not like a negative in that sense.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like negative
Yeah,
content.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. You know. I mean, you man are my only man, them, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if you know.
But if you add anyone else, it's not really the family, innit?
Yeah, that's
Nah,
true.
It's not the.
That's true.
It's not the.
So
family.
we just got 2 spaces available for anyone.
Yeah. Shout us, man. We'll open up the recruitment and that.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm actually trying to think about any of our extended friendships, though. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true, you know.
Is there anyone that would take the brunt of like conflicts and try to just be there for everyone? I don't know.
I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I think we can all do that on individual levels, but someone particularly for that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, for real.
So
Anyway.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I think we got the 5 at least.
Yeah.
2 we'll figure out eventually.
That's
Yeah,
calm.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
they'll just do what we bonded and just get fella with Lambo because why not?
why
Yeah.
Because he didn't have anyone else. It's like, Lambo.
He'll come
Lambo.
in. He'll come in.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's true though.
You're so peaked towards Lambo, bro. I love this
Everyone
guy.
in the anime is peaked to him. It's
Yeah.
not just me.
No,
Yeah.
it's true.
Everyone hates
It's so
him.
true.
Yeah,
It's so true.
Facts. All right. In that case, this is the last question.
Mm-hmm.
The last one. And this one can be multiple answers, but just a few favorite moments that you had watching Reborn.
Mine is only one, bro. Like
Got
it
one
was-
moment.
Yeah,
Okay, go for it, man.
it's when they're fighting on top of the building.
The ring conflict.
Yeah, with the ring conflict. And you know what moment I'm gonna say, bro?
Yeah, I can't lie.
Yeah,
It
it's so fucking dope,
it
bro.
was gas.
The entrance is too sick.
It was gas.
Are you fucking dumb?
It was gas.
When we see future Lambo,
Yeah.
oh
like,
man,
not 10 years.
20 years, bro,
future.
in the future.
Yeah.
And then it shows why he's in the family, bro.
Oh, that's true.
It shows why he's in the family. Like,
I mean, how would Reborn know that though?
That's
Because
But-
there's
also true.
but-
There's
Reborn's
nothing about his character that you could say that this guy's going to be a good character in
But
the
you-
future.
it's potential in it. Like, there's obviously Reborn has seen something there that's.
Reborn
Yeah.
doesn't even acknowledge him though, so
Like,
it
it
doesn't make
Yeah, but
sense.
that's because and I don't think they.
That's present Lambo, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all you can base it on.
The Junin bazooka to see future. Well, only 10 years
Yeah, but-
from now, but that's about it. That's
But I mean,
all-
did Reborn know that before he actually chose him as a guardian?
But that's
yeah. Remember the bazooka? You see that before the rings even come into play.
yeah, true, that's true.
Yeah, so he had some time to see what Lambo was like. And the other thing is with the 10th generation is it's meant to almost be like
The first generation. Yeah, that's true. And he's very similar to the first one.
yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough, I'll give it to you.
So
so.
Go on.
I mean, just the entrance in itself, bro. It's
I can't lie, it's
man.
one of the best.
There you
ring
go.
fights.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and even like initially, like when the fight, it's like we were thinking, like, oh my god, Lambo's gonna have to fight this guy as well. Like,
Yeah,
like,
everyone was
and
thinking
everyone knows that he's not gonna win because he's a fucking 2-3-year-old. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's a little baby, bro. Literally, like, and going up against someone that's so much more older than him as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was literally one of those where it's like.
It's no
I remember,
contest.
when watching it as well, right? I just thought, what? Why is this even happening? Like,
Bro, I was
because
thinking
we
the
know what
same.
the outcome is gonna be. Do you know what I mean?
I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was thinking he's got to use the bazooka, right? But even then, like 10 years into the future, he's still like a pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah?
like
Yeah,
he's
I'm
only
like-
gonna be 10 years old. Like, okay,
Yeah.
13 or something
I
like
think
that.
it's 14.
Yeah,
I think it's 14.
yeah.
So-
and that's not really gonna make much of a difference.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you get the
Goes in
surprise,
again.
bro.
I was like, wait, what? He's
Yeah,
gone again. What's
yeah,
going on now?
yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And he comes back up like 20 years older,
Yeah, he does the.
bro. Oh man, like it was just satisfying to watch it as well. I can't lie to you.
that was
You know,
good.
like when you have all these questions.
Yeah,
And it just gets answered
There you
there, and
go.
like, and they don't waste time in answering it as well or anything like that. They just, the lightning effect and everything, like yourself, like I love lightning in terms of as an element, like in any kind of like games, anime, whatever you want to say, like I love that shit, and that as well applied to it with everything. It was just satisfying to watch,
Yeah,
man. It was just
nah, for real.
satisfying to watch. That's
For
what it
real.
was, I would say. So yeah, that's the moment that sticks to my mind a lot.
Right,
Like, and if I'm completely honest with you, like you guys bringing up other moments is making me it's reminding me of it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, I couldn't really give you any other moment. Like,
Apart from that
maybe
one
maybe the fight with what's it called with with when the shark bites as well, like that. I remember him being
Swallow.
I remember him being there and everything, but I wouldn't say that like I could call out what happened in the scene like
Oh,
fully.
in that
Do you know what I'm
sense,
saying?
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. That,
So,
and
yeah.
that definitely makes that Lambo fight your most memorable and favorite.
Yeah, because
no,
it's just like
there,
everything.
innit?
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
that. Bruv. I just remember it, like he's just there on the ground as well. Like
He's
you know when he
there,
appears as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Fam, you know how fucking dope that is as well. The way he comes out, oh man, and then the reaction from all the characters as well. It's like they just couldn't believe what they were seeing as well. You know what I mean?
Baffed.
So yeah, like that definite highlight for me in the anime,
Nice.
and it happened fairly early as well.
Yeah, it wasn't too
Like
long.
it wasn't even like you had to wait for an epic moment like that.
No.
Even though it is a really slow start to the
Yeah.
yeah.
In that sense.
But it felt like they ramped it up a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, man? Have you got any?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay.
Some of them was Zanzas's past. Him and his him and his adopted dad.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah, him getting frozen and you see Squado there looking at him. It's pretty sick to see what's going on. And seeing this guy always angry and see why he's angry.
Yeah.
It's literally and his whole history is like literally his mum told him that that was your dad, your royalty, all the stuff. no, but he's nothing. He's
Yapping in it.
yeah. I think that was interesting.
No,
And got to Zanza's head, and now he's crazy.
For real.
But that was a definitely interesting part.
Power makes people do crazy things, bro.
Yeah, man. Another Zanza's one was when he came back and he was just sitting there and he just shoots them guys like it means nothing. Him and his lion.
In the future,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Him and his lion.
I can't lie. That was a perfect moment for the Varia to come back again.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
Any moment with Squado is always funny. He's always sick. Squado!
Like, this guy always fucking pissed.
Yeah, but he's pissed in a good way. I like him.
No, it's true.
He's funny.
It's true.
Some more moments. What's it called? It was Suna against that guy very early on with the ball. The one that he threw it up and hit the ball.
The ball?
Yeah, it was like a ball and a chain. Very early on. This is when Suna first had to actually have a more proper fight.
Oh, is this
This is in Mukuro arc. One of his henchmen. The one that he took over. Yeah. That was a pretty interesting fight as well. That was good. That was good.
To be fair, that was when I started to realize there was more to this anime than just.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No,
But that's what it felt like at the start, though, didn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Bro, that's how I came into the anime. I didn't actually think I was gonna get all this fighting and shit. So that's the reason why my experience to you man's experience is a bit different in that sense.
I mean, no, but like, I mean, I'll be real. I only watched it because you recommended it.
Yeah, but the way I was going on about it,
we sort of knew
you thought you were gonna see all that fighting and sick shit at the start,
but we didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas I had no idea
what you were coming into,
and for me it was like, oh shit.
Yeah, which is fair. Yeah.
Oh shit! Something happened. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And a lot of the future art stuff as well was very interesting.
Future arc has definitely got.
But
me.
What about yourself?
I want to throw back to yourself, man.
Yeah.
What you got?
Me, there's two that I wanted to share with you, man. First one, to be fair, you already mentioned it a little bit, was Mukuro.
Oh yeah.
When he pulls up to Byakuran in the base.
Yeah.
That's my man. That is my man.
Yeah, always. He's always laughing. And his eerie music shows up.
He's such a villain, bro.
Yeah, he is the villain.
His color scheme as well, like it just suits as well. It's just
he looks so
very good design.
The purple is it? Is it purple? Yeah, with black and everything. Yeah.
Sick. But when I was watching it the first time, like in my head, this was the sickest Guardian, right?
Yeah.
He was the strongest, everything, right?
Yeah.
So when I see him pull up, I'm thinking, yo, this is a wrap. Mukura's gonna murk Byakuran, and we're gonna move on to the next arc because the arcs were going at a good pace for me, right?
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, because this is when they just find Chrome as well in the future, and then Chrome's like critical condition, like she's about to die, but Chrome depends on Mukuro's illusions to stay alive. So I'm thinking, wait, what the fuck happened? I remember this is like the end of the episode. They pan back to the base, Mukuro on the floor, murked. I could not believe what I saw, bro. I was in awe. I was like, whoa. I needed a moment.
I don't think they even saw his body, they saw the broken weapon.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, what? No, I was baffled.
Yeah.
I was so baffled.
I wish we saw the fight, but
that would have been so sick.
Yeah.
That fight would have been epic.
It really would have put Bakugan on the pedestal, because before that you didn't see anything about him until literally the last minute.
Yeah, literally. Every time we saw him, I thought, we've already seen him early. Like, there's nothing grand about him.
Yeah, we don't see anything.
It's these little moments that make you deep. Like, oh shit, this guy's actually
he's it.
He's the shit. He's the shit.
Yeah, it's just too bad when he shows up, it doesn't last long.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's the only sad thing, bro. But yeah, I try to recreate
no stamina.
Watching that moment, bro. But
that face.
Because I know what happens. It's like it's not like the first.
It's
time,
not the
man.
same.
Yeah. That moment the first time, it was the best time.
Yeah, man.
Because you know what's gonna happen now.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but at the time, I could not believe that shit. I was like, Mukuro, murked.
And like that.
The fuck? It's crazy. It's crazy.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
And then another moment, because the future arc kind of made me deep. It like, okay, Reborn isn't just an anime that's funny, right? Like, it's getting serious. In the future arc, there was a moment where I think they were getting ready. It's either they were getting ready or they were just about to get ready for like the final battle.
Okay, yeah, that one.
Right? like the official final battle, not the final battle where they're running away and then murking them one by one. But anyway, Reborn was being reborn, right? He's just coming down in one of his funny costumes, and they were at the base, right? I'm thinking, yo, they're having a funny moment right there. Next thing you know, Byakuran takes over their screen, and it just got serious. I was like, yo, what? Reborn was just there still in his fucking
costume, yeah.
in the costume.
But he had to see his face on. I remember.
Yeah. I was like, nah, this is Reborn. Man. Like the serious moment, but Reborn being Reborn.
Yeah.
I just love that moment there, man, because it's like, okay, they're not forgetting about Reborn just being jokes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, them two moments. I mean, there's other moments, like you say, like, you know, when Suna first uses the X-Man.
Oh yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, that is a highlight as well.
And everything.
Another sick one is Yamamoto against Phantom Knight.
Oh, what, the first time?
Yeah, when he went into the wall.
That was so peak.
To be fair as well, first time we see Suna transforming as well. Like that's iconic.
Yeah.
You can't.
No,
you
that's
can't.
true. When
Not,
he gets the bro, that one made me laugh because what's his name? Leon spits out the mittens, right? And
Leon.
And then this whole time they were hyping up to, he's gonna get his weapon, he's gonna be sick, and then you just see the mittens.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like, nah, there's no way, bro. But then he wears it and then he transforms in it. So that was that. Yeah,
but they're not mittens when he transforms.
No, they're actually
they're
gloves.
like actual like that's what I was gonna say. Like, cause I'm like, I'll be real with you. Like, I don't remember him ever being mittens. That's why. Like,
bro, I will never forget because in my mind, because this is the point where Mukuro and I thought, it's getting, it's like it's not just jokes and that. They spit out the mittens. I'm like, what the fuck? Reborn, isn't it?
Yep.
But then you're right. Yeah, the minute he wears them, gets his flame, looking sick with the gloves and that.
Yeah.
Bro.
But throughout the series, they're still mittens though.
No,
Literally all the time.
That's the thing. Like,
everybody pulls them out.
Yeah,
Like,
they're mittens.
I just don't remember him being that because I just remember the gloves
when
and
he's-
that's
when they're on, innit?
exactly.
Again, something that I appreciate about Reborn, man. Yeah, man.
I like the comedic factor in the anime. I can respect it for that as well.
Yeah. Same.
Like, that's why I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
You're just a hater, bro.
Of course, I'm not hiding. Of course,
I
I'm
know.
a hater.
All of you man are haters, bro.
Of course, like
It is what it is. But
For real.
I love him to bits, bro. He's funny.
But yeah, man. Reborn.
You got your episode in.
Yeah, man. But the last thing I just wanted to say, because you kept saying it, even like the first episode of the podcast, man, about Reborn being slow. But for me,
Well, you said it as well today.
no, I can understand why people would find it slow. But for me, like I said, it started off as a comedy, which it was, and it also started off as Suna not taking what Reborn said serious about him being part of the mafia. As you're watching this show, even though he doesn't like it, he's not realizing every event is him getting deeper and deeper into the mafia world.
Yeah, even when he's trying to refuse it.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
When you first meet Mukuro, that was some real shit.
Yeah.
Because it was Basil, was it not Basil? The other, what's his name now? The little kid. Futa. That's
Futa.
it.
Yeah, Futa.
Futa got kidnapped, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was some real
Got
shit.
brainwashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. And he had to go find him. Next thing you know, the Varia turns up with the rings for the next boss selection. He's got no option, bro.
Yeah.
No option.
I mean, it was up to him. He would have just given the rings, but it's not simple. You can't.
No, you're
You guys are gonna get murdered.
Yeah,
So he
for
has
real.
no choice. He has to step up.
Yeah.
You had to
If
do
he wants
it.
to protect his friends and all of that.
Yeah, he
But
had to.
even then, sometimes he still didn't want to.
No, of
which-
course.
Not.
Which
I think
is-
it
Definitely
just
doesn't want.
it just goes against everything that he is as a person at the time, obviously. Do you
100%,
know what I mean? And that's
100%.
why. And like that's probably why he doesn't want to be part of the mafia.
yeah,
Like
no,
I mean,
that's it.
obviously he probably has his own preconceptions about the mafia, and then obviously
straight
even
away.
more so making him not want to be part of it. But then, as we've said already, like he just has
in a
he has
position
to
where he
has
can't
to.
do anything about it. He
Yeah,
has to do it.
He has to do it.
has
Like
to do it.
he's not in a position where he can just refuse it.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
But even that moment was kind of funny because I just remembered Basil was the one that came with the half rings, innit?
Yeah.
What, the fake ones technically.
This is his life.
Yeah, literally. And then Suna was a bit baffed because Basil isn't technically part of the family. It's part of an organization that is like almost like regulators to the family, right? And then the Varia, who's actually coming after him
in
is
the
part of the
family.
family.
Yeah.
So man's like, what? So the allies are coming after me, but the non-allies aren't. What's going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, the last scenario is him in the future, bruv. In the future, like, and this, every character deeped it, like, we're in this shit for real.
Yeah, they have no choice. There's nowhere to run.
Yeah,
we're in this shit for real.
For real.
So I just really appreciated that the way he just gets dragged in without him wanting to.
Yeah.
And that's what I really liked about the story, man.
Well,
And
respect it.
that's one of the reasons why it's
He
my
stepped
personal
up.
favorites. Yeah,
He stepped up,
he had to step up. Then he, like Leo was saying, like he didn't want to,
but he had to.
Then he actually has to.
Yeah.
Actually,
I think there was a point where everyone wants to go home, and even he was trying to come up with ways to come home, but it's like there's no way you can come home. You can't.
Yeah, we have
Impossible.
to be.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
So he told the girls, can you bear with it for now, and we'll get you
Like
guys
a real
home.
boss, like guy.
Yeah. So he did something, and I respect that.
Ah, true.
I respect that. But then a couple minutes later, he's back to
Back
Suna.
to say,
Yeah. So,
No, but that's the thing. That's the trope he has, isn't it? Really,
Yeah,
it's just the way he is as a person,
Yeah,
like
his character,
in the character. Yeah. So
yeah, man. But yeah,
What's the word he always says? I can't remember.
it's like Suna.
Yeah, Suna. So it's like, no way, Suna. He says that every episode,
Every time
multiple
he-
times.
Bruv. Oh, we need to go there.
Piss me
bitch.
off. Piss me off.
He's
That
actually a little
guy,
bitch,
all the time.
Hey, that's what he is. Like that is
No.
legit what he is.
I mean, literally, Reborn said it the best at the start. No good sooner.
Yeah.
Because that's what he is. He's no
Yeah,
good.
he's no good.
No
He wasn't good at
sooner.
school. He wasn't good at sports. He was good at nothing.
Nothing.
And he had no friends. But he gained friends. He gained guardians. And he gained 2 bitches on the side.
yeah.
Dude.
How can he be mad?
He's winning, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. No, he's
winning
got
for him.
vote for the family. So, yeah.
Yeah,
There
you
you
know
go.
what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you, man, letting me chat about Reborn.
That's
of
good,
course,
man.
man.
It's good. It's been a good one.
Yeah, for real.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, people that are at home, if you haven't seen Reborn, I highly recommend it, man. It's one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
It's a good watch. Like I can't deny that it's not a good watch. It is like for people who expect action in an anime, like straight away, whatever type of action. Like you just gotta be a little bit patient with it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
that's
give
true.
it a chance, like because it does get very eventful.
Yeah,
it's just,
man.
they're building the picture. That's
it's
what
like,
it is.
It's like this, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
we just get sick. It just
Yeah.
gets sick.
Again, it's just them building the picture. Like they're trying to sort of lay the foundations for you so that you know what's going on later on without having to ask so many questions as into like why this is happening and why that's
true.
happening. Like they're giving you that.
You still need to do that.
No, of course they're
it's the
wrong.
wise, but I get what you're saying.
But you see what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but if they didn't do that at the start, then we'd have even more questions than what we already have. Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah. So that's what it is. I'd say.
Yeah.
Like that's why I gave it a chance. Like that's why I genuinely gave it a chance as well. Because at one point I didn't want to follow through and like carry on watching it, but I did, and and I don't have any regrets.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
My last thing for saying about it, I think it has really good intrigue, definitely in its systems, like with the box weapons, with the different rings, the different elements. Like it's very interesting, and the way they even go into different elements, work in different ways. And obviously, different people have different abilities with different box weapons. It all adds on to each other, and it makes it very interesting. And they made it into literally an RPG where you have different classes coming up, fighting each other, figuring out who's the best one to fight what.
Match up with facts.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah,
I really
good.
respect that.
Yeah, that was good.
So yeah.
All right, man.
Also, guys, if you have watched it, let us know. All of those questions that we are answered each other.
Oh, yeah,
you
facts.
let us know what you guys would answer, give as an answer for it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because we'd really be interested in to know that.
Yeah, I'd definitely love to.
Yeah,
know what
for
you
sure.
man are saying
For
real.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. Well, man, that's that. Obviously, like and subscribe, share all that good stuff. Check out our other content on the channel as well. You know, we do bits on here.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
So
Streaming.
Yeah, streaming with
Play
my
with
man,
Jay.
Play with Jay with me.
We got episode reviews with all of us.
Yeah.
I mean,
all
we
the anime
haven't-
I've done.
Yeah, but we haven't done our Daredevil episode for last week yet.
No, I mean we've missed out 2 weeks now or 3 weeks.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's because
Well,
life, has been getting in the way. So, those will be out as well.
We
We
got
will
some
do.
more reviews coming in, man. The
for
new
sure.
anime started, so we just got to pick a little something.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
guys, till the next one. Peace.
See you guys.
Peace.